Ah, 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 ah. Ah, 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 ah. Testing. Ah, 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 ah. Okay, hello, hello. Hello, Fairy Queen Kiri. Thank you for coming. Hi. Okay, let me boot up the game. We're gonna continue our pursuit. With Cole. Cove. His name is Cove. I keep calling him Cole, but his name is Cove. Okay, give it a second to boot up. Yeah. Yeah, okay, wait, let me change. Okay, oh yeah, let me. Okay, hopefully you can hear properly. Let's go. Ove is a cool guy. I'm hilarious. Ove is a cool guy. I mean, he does dress like a minor. Not gonna lie, I don't really know why his dad dressed him up in that way. Like with the Bermudas and the singlet. He just looks like a minor that's taking a break. You know, like when they take off like the safety suit, like the jacket. He looks exactly like that. So you're not wrong. Okay, load. And we're gonna go correct. Is this one. Okay, so we still have 3 more to go. I'm gonna take this real slow and like explore everything because this is the first time that Sanshroomy is going to be in a relationship, you know? So, yeah. The hoe was a groundbreaking invention. Shovels really dig it. But when we announced the shoe, the crowd sulked out, feeling dejected. Sheesh, that's a very, very advanced English pun right there. Sanshroomi's English is not that good. Like, if you've watched me long enough, you know that when I narrate stuff, I can't read properly. But that is a very well executed English pun. Hello, Sai. Hello. Peace. Welcome. We're gonna do what we do best, which is pursue. Sanshroomy pursuing men. Thanks, I worked hard on it. Pat on the back, man. Pat on the back. Well executed joke. A sophisticated joke is always hard. Hello, hello. Okay, let's go with fireflies. This sounds romantic.
Alright!
Oh jeez, Jeebus. Why is she so loud? Alright, tonight we're gonna catch fireflies. At this blunt declaration from your sister, you looked up from your macaroni and cheese dinner. Oh my god, mac and cheese. I've been eating a lot of ice cream lately, so I should probably stop for a while. I feel like I'm eating a bit too much dessert. Fireflies were a familiar sight over summer, coming out on warm nights to dance through the sky. Tonight was a particularly balmy. Oh, English. You knew there were bound to be a ton of them around. Oh, you are you? I started eating faster, that's right. Nom. But I finished the mac and cheese. A grin curved your lips as you started to eat a bit faster, excited for what was to come. And I assume we're going to watch the fireworks with Cove? Hopefully. It seemed you were too excited, however, as you started to choke and cough on your food from shoveling it down so quickly. Oh no, be careful. Mommy reached over to pat you on the back, firmly helping to dislodge the noodles and enable you to breathe again. I remember very distinctly there was one time when I was little, I was on an airplane, right? And then we had, you know, the in-flight meals, I mean like typical stuff, right? Then I had mac and cheese. It was like a kid's meal. I was like small. And then I remember so vividly, like I choked on the mac and cheese because like the string of cheese was like hardened, so like it was connected, so like half of the string was like down my throat and then like half of it was like not, and then I was choking on it. And then I managed to pull it out, but like that was traumatic. I still like mac and cheese though, but like yeah, that's what happened to Sanshroomy. You took a big gulp of water from your glass, giving your moms a sheepish look. Oops. That's a good idea, Lizzie. Can we, Mrs. Shroomy? Mrs. Shroomy! Shiloh tapped his fork against the table excitedly, his face lighting up as he looked at Lizzie. It was unusual for Shiloh to still be here. Like always, his mom had to bring him over really early in the morning before her job started. So I guess he just comes to hang, like it's like a nanny situation. But normally she would have picked him up by now. She called before dinner to let your moms know she'd be late. You didn't hear why, probably more work things. You thought maybe getting to hang out with Shiloh for longer is what made Lizzie want to keep running around outside. And well, again, I am the third wheel here. Staying at home and watching TV was never an option for her with guests over. That's why you were pretty sure she'd get your moms to agree. Well, it's already so dark out there. Lizzie gave Mom the best puppy dog eyes she could, slowly spooning mac and cheese into her mouth while you waited there for their response.
There.
There. Let them go. Nights like this don't happen every day. Your parents exchanged a look, then Mom eventually sighed and nodded back. Yes. Along with Lizzie's cheers, you threw your arms up in triumph but waited until you finished chewing to say anything because you knew it was rude to talk with your mouth full.
Fine.
Fine. Just make sure you stay on the hill behind our house with all the poppies, okay?
Duh.
Duh, Mom, that's where most of them are. I get thrown off by the voice sometimes. The idea had only just been planted in your head, but already you could just picture all the glowing lights spread out in front of you, like the fairies from the bedtime stories Mommy read sometimes. All too quickly, it became a race to see who could finish their food first. No choking at the dinner table now. That's right, if someone died, we'd have to cancel the Firefly trip after all. What? That's so morbid. Why would you say that to your 8-year-old kid? Mom said it like a joke, but you knew that they were both telling you kids to slow down. Shiloh did immediately. When you glanced at Lizzie, you saw her still eating faster than she should. Elizabeth.
Jeez.
No one's gonna die. Sheesh. A knock on the door interrupted Mom before she could, no doubt, scold your sister. I'll get it. Your big sister jumped out of her seat and ran over to the door, pulling it open without even looking out the window to see who it was. Huh? You shifted in your seat to try and get a glimpse of the unexpected guest.
Hi.
It's Cove! Good evening, Cove. Your mommy had already walked to the door by the time you managed to see past Shiloh's flappy hat. Hi, Cove, you're here. It's Cove. I always love to see Cove. Because, if Cove is here, honestly, it just means that we won't be the third wheel of the, gang again. Cove smiled at your enthusiastic greeting, and you hoped Mommy would ask him to stay. It didn't matter why he was there, it meant he could join you all in catching fireflies. Then, for a few seconds, Cove said nothing. He only stood there and looked up at your mommy with a face, almost like he was considering turning around and leaving. My dad told me to drop this off cause I guess he borrowed it from you. Cove took a familiar screwdriver from out of his large side pocket, eyes now dropped to the floor. We left ours back home when we moved. Oh, he's still thinking about that. Great, thanks. Bye. How mean. Ew, Lizzie.
Thank you.
Thank you. Here, why don't you come inside for a bit? Lizzie crossed her arms and lifted her chin. Cove shrugged, and Mom stood from the table too. I'll give your dad a call to let him know you got here all right. Cove shuffled fully inside, eyes remaining on the ground. Mommy closed the door behind him.
Hi.
Hi, Cove. Shiloh gave Cove a friendly smile while waving by holding his hand and opening and closing his fingers. Cove nodded in response. Yeah, you could come outside with us if you want to. That's what I'd choose. From the corner of your eye, you could see Lizzie glaring at you for mentioning the excursion to an outsider. He's not an outsider. Shut up, Lizzie. Shut up, Lizzie, please. Trying not to meet her gaze, you look at Cove. Whatever Lizzie thought of him, he wasn't exactly a stranger anymore. Exactly. Stop being so difficult. Like, all of you are being so difficult. Stop doing that. That's mean. We're gonna catch fireflies on the hill out back. You said that with a smile, hoping Cove would want to come. He better come.
Yeah.
I can do that. Yes, exactly. Let's just go together. Let's just ignore them. They're so annoying. Lizzie, why are you so annoying? You're so mean to Cove. I never caught one before. Okay, let's go. It's too bad he didn't have a chance before now. The fireflies weren't out when he first moved in, and there must not have been any where he used to live. We can't go until after dinner. Have you eaten though, Cove? After she pointed this out, Lizzie walked back to the table and took her seat. There wasn't much left on her plate. Since this was very true, you decided to finish up your own stuff as well. Cove stepped closer and eyed what was on the menu for your family's dinner. Have you eaten yet? Yeah, my dad and I ate earlier. What did you eat? Yeah, what did you have? Eggs. What the? Eggs only? Like an omelette? The clipped one-word answer seemed to discourage Shiloh from asking any more questions. His eyes slowly wandered back to the last scrapes of food on his plate. He just ate eggs for dinner? I mean, it's not the eggs are sad, but like eggs only? Her phone call with Cove's dad must have ended cause your mom came back into the room.
Okay.
Cove, your dad said you can stay for a little while if you'd like, but he's going to come get you before it gets too much later. Sure.
Fun.
Oh, fun! This would be so nice. As you polished off the meal, you hoped it would be too. The three of you all finished eating shortly after, and Lizzie led the way outside. Remember, don't stray too far. It's fine, Mom. She's so annoying in a funny way. I shouldn't be. I'm attacking an 8-year-old kid. I should calm down. Ah, wow, Shiloh traced so closely after Lizzie. He was nearly stepping on her heels. Cove hesitated at the door. Why are you hesitating? Why are you hesitating? Coming? After a moment, he did.
Bye.
Oh, okay, bye. The two of you were a good 10 or 15 feet behind Lizzie and Shiloh by the time you walked outside. You pushed the door shut behind you, watching their figures get farther and farther away.
Hurry up!
Oh, jeez. You're so slow, Sam. We don't have all night. You started to run when you heard Lizzie's voice calling you, but paused when you saw Cove still walking at a relaxed pace. You walked with him. Oh, you tugged him along. I would tug him along. Like, I don't want him to get left behind, so I would just, you know. Let's go. Yeah, you reached out first for his cast arm, then corrected yourself and grabbed his other instead. He stumbled a bit at your pull, but went along easily enough after he got his balance. Oh, that's so cute, the animation. When you arrived at the hill with Cove in tow, your eyes widened at the beautiful sight. There were a lot of fireflies out glowing against the backdrop of the dark sky. Lizzie was already standing on top of the hill and Sheila was running around near the middle.
Wow.
Wow! Sheila took a moment to come over and welcome the both of you to the hill. Hi guys, it's great out, huh? See how many they are. Yeah, it's cute. I like it. Yeah. Yeah, Cove always looks so smug every time he smiles like that. A firefly danced through the air, landing on Cove's sea green head. I would giggle. Yeah, let's giggle. Covering your mouth with a hand, the sound escaped you, and Cove looked at you in confusion. What?
Oh,
Oh, look, Lizzie has one. That's amazing. Sheila ran to the highest point of the hill, making sure not to lose his hat or backpack along the way. You hummed as the group divided and conquered, shifting your gaze to dozens of other fireflies sailing around. The game was on. What game? Oh, I clicked something dangerous. Am I good at not getting cuts or scratches? I'm not that careful. I tend to get hurt sometimes. What would be the most? I feel like I would have a bandage on my palm. I tend to fall down and I would use my hands to brace myself as a kid. So probably I would get scratched there. Let's try this. Spotting one close by, you approached it with assassin-like stealth, crouching down to make yourself seem like less of a threat. Slowly dragging one foot in front of the other, you crept up towards it, arms outstretched. You closed your hands around the little glowing orb, careful not to crush it. The firefly landed on your palm almost docile, and you stared down at your prize in delight. Oh, its tiny legs tickled your skin and you giggled at the sensation. I hate bugs. I'm sorry. I hate bugs. I don't want them on me. The only time a bug is on my hand is when I want to kill it. I'm sorry. Hate to break it to you, but Cove kept up with his own target, but when he tried to grab it, his pink cast waved awkwardly through the air, foiling his efforts to clap his hands around the firefly. That sound, what? Cove watched it vanish into the air with a dissatisfied expression on his face. Aw, cute. I think I would show him the firefly I had. Yeah, hey, you wanna see what the one I got? Cove gave one more look in the direction of his lost prize before coming closer and peering at the insect still crawling across your palm. You held out your hand, he leaned closer, eyes widening a tad behind his glasses. Oh, Cove remained hypnotized by the little bug as he inched his hand closer to yours. Ultimately, he settled his fingers lightly over top of the ones you were holding open. It tingled. It tingled. It tingled. Why did it tingle? You stayed very still. I wouldn't pull my hand back. No, we gotta enjoy the moment. Yeah, the last thing you wanted was to accidentally scare the shiny treasure off. Oh. The firefly, noticing the new connection, crawled up onto Cove's hand. He quietly gasped. Oh, my hand is so small. Oh, and they managed to add in the bandage that I mentioned. Oh my goodness. Oh, it worked. That scared me. It worked. His gasp scared me. Yeah, you got one. Oh. Cute. Okay. Cove's lips turned up into a slow smile, and his eyes shine brighter than the bug. Oh, baby. Thanks, Sam. Me? You're thanking me? No, it's fine. Don't thank me. Oh. With a laugh, he gave the palm of your hand a friendly smack. We're getting closer. Performing an awkward low five. Startled by the extreme movement, the tiny light disappeared before you could even blink. Your firefly was gone.
Sorry.
Oops, sorry. Oh, this is so cute. I think Cove is slowly warming up to us. No, it's okay. You forgave him, of course. It's fine, it's fine. That's okay, I couldn't keep it forever, that's right.
You're right.
Right, bugs have to stay outside. Let's get another, sure. Okay, I would just sit by the grass and watch. Like, I think it seems like I'm most like yellow. Like most of the options I've chosen are yellow, which is really cute. I think I'll look at everything instead. That's fun too. Okay. He poked the tip of his shoe into the soft dirt. I'll try to get something for you, then we can be even. He's gonna get something for me. Oh, baby. With that, he made a run for it. You quietly took a seat among the flowers. The others were jumping and dashing all about. You saw how many times they succeeded and failed, how Shiloh almost tripped a couple times. It was a dramatic show, though around you it was calm. The lights of the stars and fireflies surrounded you peacefully. It was a beautiful night. You laughed quietly to yourself as you watched the others, and Shiloh finally managed to catch a firefly between his small hands. His eyes lit up, and when he spread his fingers to take a peek at it, the bug escaped and flew off into the air. Oh. You watched as he pounced after it once more, but your eyes soon landed on Cove, who had failed to catch a firefly yet. Oh, it's fine, it's okay. I cheered him on, that's right. Go, Cove, you go, Cove. You can do it, Cove, that's right. Oh, Cove smiled and you gave him a thumbs up, watching intently to see what happened next. This is so cute. I love this game. While Cove returned to hunting fireflies, you settled for laying back against the soft grass, watching the poppies swaying around you and the fireflies hovering against the vast sky. Sam, yes? I'm Sanshroomy. What's up? You lifted your eyes to see Cove return to your side. His fist was carefully closed. Oh, he stretched it out to the front of your face. You noticed a small glow coming from in between his fingers. I got one for you. He got one for me. Good old Sam, that's right. Sam and San is just one stroke away, you know. Just gotta make another stroke and it becomes an M. It makes sense. Wow, what now? The hand disappeared up and over you. What was this? Are you gonna pour it on me? You could tell from how he moved and his face that there must be a firefly on the top of your head now. Oh, you laughed and it probably flew off, you thought. That make you laugh more. Thanks, Cove. Why does he look so smug? He's so funny. Like, look at his face. I know he's like enjoying himself, but he just looks like smug cat.
Come on!
Oh, jeez. Sam, Cove, get up here. We're gonna have a race. Okay. The shouting caught you off guard. It had been quite a while since you heard from Lizzie or Shiloh. You glanced over to see them both standing on top of the hill again, Lizzie beckoning you with quick hand gestures. Quick hand gestures. If she was like that, you knew there wasn't much room for disagreement. Up the incline you went. From the corner of your eye, you saw Cove was coming as well. He didn't care for Lizzie a lot. Oof, okay. So you thought he might be intrigued just by the idea of a race. Hi.
Cove.
Hi, Cove. You can't roll down the hill. You could hurt your arm again. You'll be the referee for the rest of us. As Lizzie pointed this out, Cove froze in place. Oh, it was that kind of race. He frowned down at his cast. That was the second time it got in the way tonight. What? Oh, don't be sad. Yeah, you'll watch and see who gets to the bottom first. That's important. Got it?
I guess.
I guess. The cast was sturdy. If he was careful, he could have done it. Lizzie might have just been looking for a reason to make someone else the referee, but it was already decided. I'll stay with Cove, yeah. Like, although I'm trying to pursue Cove, but I'm the kind of person that I would stay by the side of someone else who gets left out. I was like that kind of person. I was like that person. So I'll stay with Cove.
Really?
Really? Why? You don't have to. It's okay. I want to watch. I'll stay with you, Cove. Don't worry. You moved beside him on the top of the hill, even though Lizzie eyed you and made a face. That's not how races work. We only need one referee. Well, shut up, Lizzie. Yeah, exactly. Shrugging your shoulders, you refused to budge. That's right. And Lizzie let out a huff before throwing her hands in the air. Fine, I'll be the winner, whether you join or not. Lizzie moved to lay down, and Shiloh did the same. Cove stood slightly to the side to get a better vantage point, and you stood next to him. Countdown. Cove stood up a little straighter. It seemed he was taking his newfound referee duty seriously. Oh, his eyebrows are wavy. It's really cute. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Lizzie and Shiloh took off, letting gravity to do the work and rolling at high speed. Oh, doesn't it hurt to roll at high speed though? Not gonna lie. Towards the bottom of the hill. You and Cove leaned forward to watch them go, eyes peeled for which of the two would reach the bottom first. Oh, they were both neck and neck until about halfway down the hill, Lizzie started to veer off to the side, giving Shiloh a huge advantage. Do kids roll that easily? I've never rolled down a hill before, so I don't know. But do kids roll that easily is my question. She obviously hadn't noticed a thing, and as soon as Shiloh reached the bottom of the hill, he jumped up excitedly and threw his hands in the air. I won! Almost immediately, he fell back onto the grass, still dizzy from his roll down the hill. Yeah, you would be dizzy though. I don't think I would have just like puked if I rolled down like that. Lizzie stomped out of the bush she had ended up in, spluttering angrily and brushing leaves from the front of her dress. Not bad, you got lucky. Let's do it again and see who wins for real. Kids, it's time to come in. No. You snickered, feeling grateful you hadn't been part of the mini debacle. You caught Cove's eyes and saw that he was doing the same. It had gotten late and was beginning to feel just a bit chilly as you made your way out of the hills, but the cold in the air hadn't dampened anyone's spirits. Like, I wish it was cold. It's always hot. It's always hot over here, man. The four of you walked back home together side by side down your neighborhood street, discussing the evening, with each person trying to prove that they were the one who caught the most fireflies. You knew that whoever really did catch the most didn't matter much anyway. All that mattered was that you all had a good time, which, judging by the smiles on everyone's faces, you did. That's so cute. This is so ooh-woo. Okay, I'm gonna do sandcastle next. We're gonna leave grown up to the last one because it looks interesting. Let's go for sandcastle. Okay, Cove wasn't able to do many things that summer when you, Him and Shiloh set out on the shoreline one bright morning. You could tell he wanted to be in the water. I assume not much time has passed because it seems like he has been having his cast on his arm for a long time. So I don't know, you know. But there was no way he'd be swimming anytime soon. Not with this cast. Exactly. So like, probably, I don't know, how long does it take for a broken arm to heal? How long does it take for a broken arm to heal in a child? The average recovery takes from 3 weeks to 2 months. I feel like kids have a higher regenerative power, so maybe it will take around there. Okay, so this is happening within a short time then. The waves washed in a single shell to shore, glittering and blue, another reminder of the places he couldn't go. Aww. From what you heard about Cove's old life so far, in tiny pieces and fragments, you could tell that he'd do anything to be able to get the cast off. Like make a pact with a witch or something, just to get it off his arm. You thought about how his summer last year must have been totally different from this, with his old home and his mom and dad. That's sad. But now he was here, with you and Shiloh and Lizzie and everyone else, and he couldn't even go in the sea. That is true. That's very sad. This town wasn't bad. It had all your favorite things in it, but sitting there on the same beach you'd grown up on, you could understand that not everyone else felt the same way about Sunset Bird as you did. True. You watched him from the corner of your eye quietly, and he finally said aloud what you had been pondering. I wish I could go in. Oh, baby. The water? Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. You're gonna be able to do it soon. Cove only sighed in response. Apparently soon wasn't soon enough. It's so pretty, the ocean. And huge. There could be anything out there, like mermaids. Yeah. Swimming might be fun if we could. I'm fine here on land. I wish you didn't have a cast. Yeah, I don't know. That kind of sounds like what I would say. It's just YOLO. Me too. Aww. Obviously not interested in hearing much more of your input on the situation. Cove turned back to the water. But as he looked away, something about Shiloh's slow, careful movements caught his eye. Hey, are you building a sandcastle? Sort of. I was only playing around while you were talking. I'm listening. Maybe I could too. I've only made big piles before. It's nothing special really. I'm sure you'll be good at it right away. Well, how do you do it then? Oh, Shiloh's cheeks lit up. You could tell he was a bit... He's embarrassed. You could tell he was a bit uncomfortable to have Cove's expectant stares on him. Oh, so, okay, he doesn't know how to build... I don't know how to build a sandcastle too. But like... I'll play too. Oh, okay. I've never really made one before. Same, okay. Okay. He put his hands back to his seashells and sand and nodded. I don't do a lot. Here's how I like to get the house started. Shiloh, focusing more intently than you'd ever seen him, guided the two of you through his process. Oh, okay, it didn't take long for the three of you to have each have humble structures prepared. That's all, kind of. You can do anything now, like make it bigger, add some seashells, carve a pretty pattern. I bet you'll have great ideas.
Okay.
I'm gonna make it bigger. Mine's gonna be a real castle.
Cool.
Oh, okay, this is gonna be a house. Looking at the base of your sandcastle, you decided to make... What is the difference between a castle and a house? Oh, I'll make a house. House. Oh, okay, looking at the base of your sandcastle, you decided to make a normal house. The better part of the next hour was spent focusing on your work. The boys were the same. Even Shiloh didn't sneak as many peeks at everyone else as he usually did. Oh, that's so cute. Look, it's a little house. You finished shaping before either of them did, glancing up from what you'd built. That's a very humble house on the sand. It seems you got done so fast because they already searched around for extra decorations. I mean, I did make a very, very simple house. Okay, Shiloh had grabbed most of the really interesting stuff, and Cove had a lot of the shells, but there were still options. Okay, the first thing you reached for was a... Oh, sea glass. What's sea glass? Wait. I think I know what sea glass is. Oh, that's really pretty. Okay, we'll choose sea glass. It was the best fit for your house, you decided. It was see-through and sparkly. Sea glass is so cute. Oh, okay, so you put it in a funny place where it'd take a second look to see it. Okay, pleased with your result. You finally took a proper look around that wasn't focused on the sand itself. Both Cove and Shiloh seemed super immersed still. You knew you could probably sneak a peek at either one's work. Oh, definitely, I'll check out Cove's one. The castle Cove had built looked surprisingly tidy, especially for someone in a cast. He must have worked really hard. He wasn't even finished digging the huge gaping moat in front. Ooh, he got a moat, but it was already enormous. You got the sense from the enthusiasm he was digging with that the doctor was probably going to find a bunch of sand when he finally removed the pink plaster. Then, oh, the silence was then broken. I hope not in a bad way. Oh, what's on the top of yours, Shiloh? You peeked closer and discovered something shiny sticking out of Shiloh's sand chimney. Oh, it's just a gum wrapper. It looks like smoke. Okay. Oh, like a shiny... Oh, got it.
Neat.
It's good. That's smart. Yeah, I didn't think of that. Yeah, same. You really know a lot about this. Shiloh smiled without a word. Why is he always like that? And that was that for the current topic. Oh god, he doesn't respond. Oh please, Shiloh, respond. Why you gotta make it so weird? Damn, can I see what you did? Sure. He scooted just a bit nearer and began surveying your work. Give me a moment, I'm gonna turn on the fan. It's so hot today. I hate it. It's always so hot in my room. Stand it every day, it's so hot. Ugh. Wait, let me... Wait. Okay, got it. Turn the fan on. Sheesh, so hot. You'd build a comfortable little house with a tree in the front yard. The tree had been hard to keep standing by itself, but it turned out pretty well. Shiloh quickly decided to jump in the new conversation. Hey Sam, what did you do? This is my house. I built a house too. That's so neat. This is so awkward. No one else has a castle. Alright, okay. You're special then, Cove. Yep, it's... Oh, the italics. It's just you. That's... I don't know what tone to read that in. Oh, what? The happy vibe suddenly got ruined. Cove phrased that as though it was a point of pride. Shiloh's sing-songy tone gave the impression of something else. You weren't quite sure. Cove's confused face meant that he must have also felt it was strange. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with doing something different, you thought. Maybe Shiloh didn't feel the same way. Oh no, that's so sus. If something is the only one of that thing, that makes it special. Yeah, for sandcastles and stuff. People too. My dad says how everybody is their own man, a real individual. That's right, Cove's dad. You go, Cove's dad. I don't think I'm very special.
Why?
Why not? Nobody else is like you. Literally, I've never seen people kiss ass like you before, Shiloh. I'm sorry, but like... Shiloh simply shook his head. I'm not different. A beat passed between the two. Cove then looked down at his own work again. Whoa, sheesh, this is awkward. Okay. He didn't seem to be bothered leaving the disagreement hanging there. Both had other things on his mind. My dad tried to get me to make sandcastles the first time we came to this beach. I didn't want to. I didn't want to. Oh. Oh wait, sorry, let me adjust my mic stand. Okay, Cove trailed off. Again, there was another moment of silence. Shiloh shifted and opened his mouth to say something, but Cove spoke up before he could. You didn't think he'd noticed that Shiloh was going to talk. Hey, do you know what happened when your moms met my dad, Sam? You waited to see if Shiloh would say what he wanted to. When he didn't, you considered Cove's question. I wasn't there, they didn't tell me. Yeah, what happened? I just remember what happened when I met your dad. Mr. Holden had been a weird stranger then. Well, he was still kind of strange. No parent acted like him, but you knew him better at this point. Now that you thought about it, it made a lot of sense that Cove's dad talked to him about people being unique. You were pulled from your thoughts when Cove continued.
Oh.
Oh, well, I was there. What happened? I don't think my mom has met your dad. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she hasn't. Sam's parents and my dad met the same day I met her. Okay, I'm gonna say what happened. I feel so bad. I feel so bad about it. Oh, this is a mess. Why are AO kids like this? This is so oofing. Shiloh frowned to himself, ducking his head. His hat cast a shadow over his face. You could still tell he was upset at not being included in Cove's choice of topic. That was kind of boring for him, though giving people their own turn to say the things they want is important too. Oh, what would I do though? Okay, personally, what would I do? Okay, but because I obviously see that Shiloh wanted to say something, I would probably still let Shiloh talk first. Yeah. Huh? We were talking, just not right now. I'm talking to you. He can listen. Sheesh. Shiloh's expression barely flickered at the words. He still looked put off. Cove continued like the interruption hadn't happened. He was determined to tell the tale. I wonder how Cove will grow up when we're older. I hope he... I hope my choices won't make him grow up to be a not a very nice guy. I hope not. I really hope not. Because I'm gonna be put off. When we moved here, we didn't bring a lot of things with us. Only some stuff that would fit in Dad's car. We didn't even get a moving truck. I sat in there while Dad brought it all inside. I didn't want to get out because I knew Dad would make me look around the new house. I really did want to do that. His lips twisted into a frown as he recalled. Then I saw your moms. They were in the car too and stopped at your house. I guess they were coming back from somewhere or something. My dad noticed. He waved his hand, then went over to the front of your house where he started talking to them. I don't know what they said. I couldn't hear it. But he couldn't see me anymore since he was looking the other way. So I opened the car door and left. I wanted to get away and went behind the houses. I found those hills there, the ones where we first met. Oh, where we met for the first time. That's right side thinking emoji. I'm just like, this game really makes me think a lot. It's interesting though, it's super interesting. Cove nodded and stared at you. You stared back. He didn't go on to say anything more. Aren't you gonna finish your story? Cove's brow wrinkled like he didn't understand why you were surprised.
Huh?
Huh? That's all that happened. Wow, okay. Yeah, why did you want to tell the story if nothing happened? Literally, why did you that nothing happened? I don't get what the point was. Same, no, literally, I don't. But that was how our parents met. I didn't make the story up. Okay. That's not really my point. Cove was just not understanding the issue here. Shiloh's mouth twisted into a scowl of disbelief, but he said nothing. Oh, Cove, you're so straight-laced. Why'd you bring that up anyway? There was a slight shrug of Cove's shoulders. Cove is such a difficult kid to read.
Well,
I was thinking about it because of the sandcastle. It made me remember when I moved to here. Dad showed me the beach first before we went back to the car to unpack. He was really excited about it for some reason. Look at Shiloh's mouth. Shiloh, are you okay? Look at his mouth. He's... What is that face? Cove's brows furrowed a little more as he quietly raked his hands through the sand. I get it. Oh, you thought maybe Mr. Holden wasn't that excited about the beach and instead was hoping... Oh, Cove might be, okay. But the line of conversation had come to its end. Even Cove was done with it. Some other topic had popped into his head. Shiloh fidgeting uncomfortably in the sand had made Cove aware of his presence again. They looked at each other and you could only wonder what this might be about. Why is it so sus? Why? What's happening? Hey Shiloh, what's happening? Yeah? Why are you always turning so red even when nothing's happening? Clearly startled, he jerked back. Neither you or Shiloh had expected that to be how he got included in the conversation again. Oh no! Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Let's see my choices. Sorry, I'm sleepy. I don't know, I guess. Oh, please don't cry. Okay, it's kind of weird. No! Don't call people weird. I know Shiloh is a bit weird, but don't call people weird. That's not nice. Shiloh's eyes were wide with embarrassment and his lips twitched, and he was blushing even harder than before. Maybe it wasn't only this. Perhaps it was simply the last straw. But it was a big deal to Shiloh, a huge deal. He didn't just look sad, he seemed almost panicked. You weren't sure if he was about to cry or run away or what, but you soon got an answer. I soon got an answer. Why? Oh no, wait, we're 8-year-olds. Okay, never mind, calm down. Why do you wear glasses? Most kids don't wear glasses, and nobody is named Cove.
who asked you to come?
Oh no, help me. Who asked you to come? It was probably just your dad bugging Sam's family some more cause you don't have anyone else who'll ever play with you. Oh my god. Oh my god. Are you guys seeing this? Oh my god. I didn't expect to be thrown into such an uncomfortable conversation straight up. Somebody help me. Shiloh is such a little sheesh. He is. Wait, I'm quaking in my boots. Why? That was such a sheesh. Cove blinked. Like okay, I get it, okay? Cove was not necessarily being that nice to Shiloh, and Shiloh is the kind of person that's more timid, even though he's a pick-me boy. You know, his feelings are valid too, but this is just very uncomfortable. I don't know what to do. The tension on the beach was suddenly uncomfortable in a way you didn't know how to laugh off. Definitely. It didn't seem like the kind of thing he'd get upset about, though you hadn't ever known what kind of thing would bother Shiloh. That's right. Maybe I would guess he's just I would say he doesn't like getting called weird. That's my guess. Maybe he was kind of put off by being called weird because he was always trying to, you know, fit in. So maybe that kind of hit a nail in him, probably. I'm sorry. Me too. I was just wondering. Oh no. You tried to play on your own. What would I do in that situation? Honestly, yeah, I would just try to defuse the situation. I would just snap, you know, get the group going again. Let's just do something else. The day's gonna be over soon. Ah, Sam, you're right. The sun is going down so fast. You all went back to making more sandcastles, but the whole mood had changed. Shiloh's cheeriness was clearly gone, and Cove looked as confused as ever about why the other boy had blown up. The air stayed uncomfortable the rest of the afternoon, right up to the moment that Shiloh's mom had appeared at the beach to take him home. At least you tried to do something to resolve it though, and it seemed like it helped. Okay, good. Even though Shiloh's smile when he said goodbye to Cove wavered, it stayed as bright as ever for you. Oh, okay, I'm honored. It had to count for something, right? I'll take whatever crumbs they'll give me at this point. But with Shiloh gone and the sun going down, you knew it was time for you and Cove to head to your own houses. The two of you trailed out of the park together toward the neighborhood there. The walk home was quiet. You passed by familiar landmarks, shoes thumping against the sidewalk in near perfect unison. Cove was clearly caught up in thinking about something. You asked Cove what he was thinking. Or should I stay quiet? What would I do? Okay, back then when I was a kid, I was a very talkative person. Like, I was very friendly and I would like talk a lot, and yeah, so honestly, I would probably just ask like, what are you thinking? Something was definitely up, so you chose to reach out to him and ask. Hey Cove, is everything okay? You're making a funny face.
Oh,
I was just wondering. Cove fell silent for a few more seconds, then sighed. Why'd Shiloh act like that when I said he was all read a lot? Okay, personally, even though Shiloh blew up like that, Cove, like the tone he was using to Shiloh was kind of not nice, because he said like, why do you go red a lot? And he said, that's kind of weird. He said something along the lines of that, right? So yeah, see, see, blah 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 blah, it's kind of weird. Yeah, I don't think he was being that nice, so I'll just be honest with him. No, I wasn't. It looked like that to me, and it wasn't just saying that one thing. You're not very nice to Shiloh. Okay, I'm sorry, but that's true. Like, Cove is a bit prickly when it comes to Shiloh. I just wanna be open, you know. I didn't mean it like that. Shiloh is kind of weird to talk to. I know, I get it, you know, I get it. See, that's kind of rude. Aww. I guess I can get it why he would do that. Sometimes I get really mad too. Despite seemingly coming to a conclusion, Cove's mood was still sour. Oh, aha. One of the toughest decisions Sanshroomy has come to today. Hey Sam, was Shiloh telling the truth? Oh, please save me, someone. Huh? His gaze left yours as he dug the sole of his shoe into the ground. He looked oddly vulnerable for a second. Does my dad make you hang out with me? I know he talks to your moms about that a lot. Haha, somebody save me. Blink twice to ask for help. Come on. Come on, help me. Please, I just want to send someone grab me out of that situation. I just want to get out of this situation right now. Sour Patch Cove. Yeah, he's, this is uncomfortable. Cove is being a little Sour Patch, and yeah, see, an uncomfortable weight settled in your chest at the question. You liked spending time with Cove. You didn't even have to think hard about it. You knew you did. Yeah, but you couldn't help but feel guilty. Cove still didn't know what happened when you met Mr. Holden. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't think as a kid I would have the balls to say that. I don't think I'll have the balls to say that. Remember, I'm 8 years old right now. I'm a babu right now. I'm a baby. Honesty, I know, okay, I'll tell him eventually, okay? If we are given the option to, I'll tell him eventually. But I really can't take the emotional burden right now of telling him this right now. I really can't. You see, hear me out, okay? Hear me out. See, we're kids now, right? And clearly, Cove is having a hard time, you know. If he knew that I'm the one spending most time with him, you know, if he knew that like you know, you know, like it's awful. Like I will tell him eventually. I swear I will tell him eventually, okay? Maybe it'll be a thing where MC explains it's not like that anymore. Who is the most yabe for sure? Oh, as in like the middle one, like your dad does do stuff, so you hang out. Okay, I'll just be straight. Because, okay, hear me out. I need to justify myself, okay? Hear me out. Because the dad told us to hang out with his son, right? And he gave us money. We took it because we're young and we're just like, oh cool, money. But there was nothing in this story that showed that we were making an effort to hang out with Cove. Okay, every option I chose, it was just because I wanted to hang out with Cove. So yes, of course, his dad did ask me to hang out with Cove, but everything I did was because I wanted to be with Cove. We're gonna go with number one. Okay, this is gonna be archived on stream. You heard my speech. Okay, everyone heard my speech. Okay. It's gonna be archived forever. I'm gonna upload this on YouTube a while later, okay? So nobody's making me spend time with you. Okay. Hear me out, okay? Everything's archived on stream, okay? And you're here as witness, okay, Sai? You are here and you heard what I said, okay? Hear me out. I'll tell him next time. Cove's shoulders relaxed. You hadn't even noticed he had tensed up. Yeah, that's what I thought too. Okay, we'll be open when we grow up because remember there's a growing up stage, okay? There's a growing up stage. Anyway, I didn't think you were pretending. I just wanted to make sure it was okay. Is all. It's okay. Everything's fine.
Thanks.
Thanks for telling me. Yes, he doesn't deserve to hear it right now. He really doesn't deserve to. You know? Yeah. Your throat tightened. My throat is tightening right now. It was hard to meet Cove's earnest gaze again. Keeping secrets was hard. Yeah. You're welcome. That's the decision I made. Fine. I'm stressed out. I am so stressed out right now. Yeah, exactly. I am like my face is like Sanshroomy cry right now. Oh sheesh. That's right. Okay, by now the two of you were on the sidewalk near your houses. It was time to part ways. I hugged Cove. Let's hug Cove. Let's hug Cove. When y'all 21 talking about this in the future, will he understand? No. Hear me out. There's a few steps, right? So there's step 1, step 2, step 3, and stuff like that. We'll tell him soon, okay? We'll tell him when he's older. Okay, a little older. So we'll see where this goes, okay? So we'll hug him. Okay. Listen, hear me out, please. You don't understand. You don't understand, Sai. I'm gonna tell him soon. Okay, let's calm down. Okay, I'm gonna tell him soon. me just panicking. Step 1, tell Cove. Step 2, rebound to Shiloh. Nah, no way in hell. No. Okay, I defended Shiloh because I just believe that everyone should be treated fairly. But Shiloh is a pick-me boy. You can't tell me otherwise. No. That's a no from me, sis. Nuh-uh. This is just you watching me panic at my bad life decision choices. You stepped forward and wrapped your arms around him tightly. You turned your head, resting your cheek on his shoulder. This right here, guys, you are witnessing is a hug of guilt. Okay. I'm hugging him because I feel guilty. Cove stood there awkwardly with his hands at his sides. He wasn't much of a hugger, but you didn't get the impression he was unhappy that you were. Bye, Cove. See you tomorrow. Yeah, bye, Sam. You pulled away, then jogged towards your house. When you looked back, you saw Cove making his way back home too, as if he felt your eyes on him. He turned around, you waved. He waved, you did too. Right, you still felt a little unsure with what you were supposed to do about the deal with Cove's dad had offered. But to be fair, we're not thinking about this deal at all, okay? That was just a one-off thing. You know, nothing is compelling us to hang out with Cove just because of the money, okay? You didn't want to say something bad or something you shouldn't, definitely. You had no idea how Cove would take it either. We have to wait. We have to give him time. It would be terrible if it made him feel bad. What if he didn't want to play with you anymore? You might change your mind sometime. That's right. The game gets me. There was always tomorrow after all, but for now it was definitely something you'd keep to yourself. That's right. That's right. I mean, I did vote to take the money. That's right. That's right. So we are all working together now because of Sanshroomi's bad decision. It's not a bad decision. Okay, wait, no. No, it's not a bad decision. Okay, it was just like that. That was all. That was all, okay? Me desperately trying to justify why I'm doing things. With a final look, you went inside your house. It's all good. It's all good. Okay, grown up. Let's go. Fast game. One sweltering summer day, you were in your living room with Cove, listening to the sounds of the birds chattering outside the window, while you lay across the rug on the floor. Okay, we'll drink water. Okay. Along with... Oh, okay, Cole's dad had dropped him off earlier and your moms had left the two of you, along with Lizzie, to play amongst yourselves. It had been too hot to go outside in the afternoon, at least according to Mommy, so your sister was starting to get impatient waiting for her golf class that evening. She learns golf? Damn. The three of you had trouble finding something fun to do. The beach and the playground were off limits. You felt that it was too warm for anything like playing with your fuzzy toy animals. Then suddenly, a light came to Lizzie's big brown eyes, and her smile spread wide across her face. Having an idea gave her a new wave of energy. Since we're stuck inside, we should be adults. They don't play outdoors anyways. They're always inside and telling everybody they're too busy to play. Was that a burn?
Why?
Why?
Duh.
I said why, and it'll be fun, duh. Well, what do they do inside that we don't, besides use the phone a lot? Oof! Excluding a small huff, Lizzie decides to ignore Cove.
What do you think?
Sam, what do you think? Do you want to? I bet we could come up with something else. Yeah, I bet we could come up with something other than being adults. But that's what I'm going to do, and it's not as fun when I play pretend adults by myself. You do that a lot? What's it to you? Looking at Lizzie, it seemed Cole felt he could understand where she was coming from, and he sighed. Do you really not want to play, Sam? I'll play if you guys play. It was clear he wanted some way out, but still felt guilty about it. Okay, I'll stay. I hope this is as fun as you're promising it'll be. Lizzie looked at you deadly serious. It's the most exciting idea I've had all week. Well, okay. Satisfied that neither of you were about to bail on her, Lizzie thought over her options while you watched. Oh, she had to think over options, okay. After a few seconds, she clapped her hands together and beamed, apparently having settled on something without asking either of you.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna be a professional golfer. Okay. Sam, you and Cove can be a beach volleyball player, a gymnast, or a tennis player. Why can't we pick anything we want? Because I have a fun idea, that's why. And we have to play sports as adults. Yep. But there are other kinds of sports too.
Right?
It isn't the same. What do you think, Sam? Don't those choices sound super cool? You wanna be that, huh? I don't. It really doesn't. I don't. Lizzie pouted, resting her hands on her hips and tapping her foot impatiently. Well, too bad. I made the plan and you are a part of it, so choose one already. Cove was not impressed with Lizzie's attitude, though he didn't bother talking more about it for now. You thought over the list of possibilities: beach volleyball, gymnastics, or tennis. Out of all of them, you'd prefer to play gymnastics. I was flexible as a kid. I'm not very flexible anymore, but as a kid. If you couldn't spend the afternoon doing cartwheels and handstands in the backyard, then you might as well practice them inside. There wouldn't be as much space as there was outside, but you still could try. Yes, that was clearly the top option. Okay, I'm gonna be a gymnast. Alright. How about you, Cove? I pick volleyball. Okay, cute. I should have known. Okay, so yes, I'm a famous gymnast. Cove, you're on a popular beach volleyball team, and Lizzie's ponytail bobbed when she proudly stretched her arms wide. We're Olympic athletes who just competed in the Olympics. Makes sense. Cove didn't seem all that impressed with the announcement. He made a face and adjusted the glasses on his nose. That's really specific. When you used to be able to touch your toes without dying, that is right. Exactly. I still can, but at a cost. You get what I mean? Just like, feels like I pulled something in there, the kind of feeling, man.
Rude.
That's what makes it fun. Anyway, Lizzie marched back and forth in front of the both of you, getting lost in her own imagination. I won all gold medals, and people are calling me the next Mickey Wright. Who's that? Lizzie stopped on the spot and turned on him, brown eyes shining with impatience. Oh wow, okay. Oh, it doesn't matter if you know who she is. It's a golf thing. Let's Google. Oh, okay. She's a professional golfer, pretty much. Okay, cool. Respect. You guys won medals too. Cove, your team was bronze, and Sam, you barely missed out on the gold and got silver. It's more real if we're not in the first place. You stayed silent. I have nothing to say. You stayed silent and looked at your hands. Next to you, Cove leaned towards Lizzie with a frown.
Sorry.
Lots of people lose at the Olympics. Them's the break. You're the one who did, not me. Lizzie looked taken aback at Cove's declarations, as though the thought of her losing was completely absurd. Yeah, some kids are like that. Some kids are really like that. Sheesh. No way, it wouldn't make sense. I'm already practicing my golf game. But that's really cute though that she learns golf. She took a golfing stance to make her point, pretending to swing the club and hit an invisible ball. Okay, you go girl. Woo, you go girl. So what kind of house do you want to live in? House? Okay, Cove hadn't changed his mind about winning, but thinking about where he'd live as an adult appealed to him apparently, because he looked back at Lizzie with some of the anger fading. Oh, okay. I'm going to live on the beach. Oh yeah, let's go to the beach each. Apparently he likes the beach a lot. Oh yeah, Cove, let's go to the beach each. Let's go. Oh yeah. Lizzie, stop making faces. Why are you so mean? Made a face at him, poking her tongue out. That's kind of boring. That's kind of boring. We already have that. No, not like the normal houses here with a street on it, right on the sand, by the water. That's right. You go, bro. Oh no. Just like that, all the tension was back. Stop it, please. Please. And I'm in the middle of all this. Yeah, you hadn't even had a chance to choose where you would want to live. That's not very fun or smart, Cove. You can't live on a bunch of sand and shells. Actually, you can. But I don't want to argue anymore. But you can. But I want to, and I will. Cove narrowed his eyes at Lizzie, even though she stood half a head taller than him. You didn't give a list of things to pick from this time, so I'm picking that. Why are we even playing pretend if we can't imagine anything? Jeez, well, I'm gonna live in a mansion far away from here, and far away from you. Sheesh. One with an indoor pool and a place to practice my award-winning golfing.
It's not fair.
Do you hear him? It's not fair. How come you were yelling about mine when your idea is even more impossible? Lizzie's face flushed red, her hands balling into fists at her sides. It's not impossible, and it's better than yours anyway. Oh no. Disagreements always seemed to crop up when the two of them were together, and you felt like you were always stuck in the middle. Oh, took the words out of my mouth. But when it came to the topic at hand, this time you thought, yeah, I was tired of deciding between either of them. You didn't engage with their bickering and instead dreamt up your own dream house. And you weren't gonna share your idea with them either. You already knew it was a good one. You can swim whenever you want if you live on the beach. We can still swim anytime we want from where we live now. Being a little closer doesn't mean anything. Says you. Oh, I'm so tired. I'm so tired. The two of them scowl at each other. Oh, yeah, you're being so unreasonable. You. Have you ever had a dream where you would. I don't get what you want. This game, oh my god, doesn't make any sense. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Ugh.
It does. You have. Oh my god, they're still bickering. You have to be realistic. I said that, but you're not. Oh yeah, you had no idea what to do to make them stop at this point. It seemed like the two of them would just keep working each other up as long as they could. Nothing you said so far had kept them from being mad. I'm crying. Oh. Thankfully, like a greeting card angel. Mom. Mom walked into the room. Mom. Lizzie rushed to her, hanging onto the hem of her shirt and poking out her tongue at Cove. What a brat. Both of them. Oh, both of them. What a brat. What brats. Jeez, stop being brats. God. Lizzie, Sam, it's time to get ready to go. To go where?
You alright with that?
Sorry, you have to leave already, Cove. Mommy said their mommy said she'll walk you home so you won't be left in the cold. Cove was still glaring at Lizzie, his face flushed red with anger. I can go by myself. But
Bye.
Oh, bye. There was still a harsh edge to the brief farewell, but you knew it wasn't you he was mad at. Yeah, definitely. Sheesh. Without giving Mom a chance to stop him, Cove stood up and stalked out of the room, shoulders drawn tight. Okay. Oh, okay. Worried mom turned to look down at you and Lizzie. You two were playing nice with our new friend, weren't you? I told the truth. Yeah, honestly. Yeah, we were playing pretend and things got intense. They were like cats and dogs. Your sister's jaw dropped, looking betrayed as mom put both hands on her hips. Elizabeth! Aha! You go. I'm gonna rat you out. Aha! I told you to be kind to him. He's having a hard time right now. Lizzie's mouth closed back out, replaced by a tiny frown. I know, I tried, but he was...
That's enough.
No buts. We both know you can show someone a great time when you put your mind to it. We're going to apologize to Cove and Dad over the phone when he gets home from work tonight. Lizzie hung her head, dragging a foot across the ground in front of her. That's what you get for being a little bitch. Good girl. You caught pieces of Lizzie sulking to herself about how it was his fault too, but it was all over. Alright, we better get a move on.
Let's go.
Let's go, kids. Noelani, where did you leave the car keys? Oh, key were in the car. Mom hustled you all out the door, and you noticed during the car ride to golf practice that Lizzie was quieter than usual. Aww. She was usually the first one to request which music to listen to in the car, but she didn't say a thing. Your parents noticed she wasn't in a good mood to be bothered. Oh, she wasn't in the mood to be bothered. They gave her space, and Mommy just asked you what you like to listen to. Yeah, I would do this, honestly. You were happy to see it brightened her up right away. Cute. And she started singing along with you. Soon enough, her bad mood was a thing of the past. Cute. Okay, well, when the car ride was over, you spent the twilight hour watching Lizzie hit things with other girls her age. You didn't know much about golf, but you could tell she really liked it, so you sat with your moms and tried to puzzle it out. It was nice sitting outside after being cooped up in the house all day, and you stretched out your legs to let the last few minutes of sun warm your skin. When the sun was finally out of sight, dipping behind the horizon, you all got ready to leave. Instead of going straight home, oh, your moms took the family out to dinner. You went to a restaurant you had been going to ever since you could remember. The whole afternoon had been a bunch of shouting. You hadn't been able to stop, but you could kind of tell all this helped Lizzie be less angry. The car ride home was quiet, with only the radio providing escape from silence. Lizzie had been in better spirits now, but the closer you got to your neighborhood, the more she wiggled in her seat and frowned out the window. She knew what was coming when you all got back home. Clearly, she was dreading it. Soon enough, Mom was turning onto your street, then reversing into the driveway. Once she cut the ignition, it was dead silent. No one spoke, only unbuckled their seat belts and opened their doors. Lizzie was the last one out. And take a sip of water. Once everyone was inside and done taking off their shoes, she propped her hands on her hips.
So,
Now then, Mr. Holden's car is in his driveway, so he should be back from work. That's good news, isn't it, Elizabeth? You and Cove can hash things out before the day's done. Lizzie didn't complain or put up a fight. Her head ducked so she didn't have to meet anyone's eyes. She nodded once. Good, let's move this to the kitchen. Lamau, Lamau, Lamau. Mom went over to the house phone, the rest of you following behind her. Mommy put a gentle hand on Lizzie's shoulders as they walked side by side. You watched them from the back. This was only happening because you told on Lizzie. Yeah, I told on Lizzie, but honestly, like, I'm sorry, like that whole thing was ridiculous, okay? Like, the entire thing was ridiculous. I don't understand why they were bickering so much. So it's really not our fault, okay? It's really not our fault. Yeah, exactly. It was her fault. I'm sorry, but like they were like quarreling. I hate it. Yeah, you hadn't done anything wrong by telling the truth. It wasn't like Lizzie was going to say it on her own. You know, they made they made my life difficult by watching them bickering. You know, yeah. The four of you stood around the kitchen in a lopsided square. All eyes were on Lizzie, who kept her gaze on her feet. You remember the number for Cove's house, don't you, honey? Lizzie jerked her head in another nod. Sullen, without further prompting, she stepped forward and began to dial. Lamau, this is so funny. Okay, Mom reached over and pressed the button on the base. Suddenly, you could hear the phone ringing. She turned on the speaker. This is so awkward. But it's fine. You know, it's fine. Mama. Okay. This is awkward. I don't wanna. Hopefully, nobody cries and all that. The phone rang a couple of times, then stopped. Mr. Holden's warm voice came through the other end. Evening, Holden's residence. That's cute. Lizzie looked over at Mommy, unsure. She nodded encouragingly. Hi, Mr. Holden. It's, Lizzie. Can I talk to Cove?
Absolutely.
Lizzie Sanshroomy. Oh my god, that's so cute. Lizzie Sanshroomy, what a surprise. But of course, you can say hey to the boy. He sounded cheery as usual, though it definitely meant it when he said it was a surprise. You thought hard, and you sure that your sister had never called Cove's house before? Mom spoke up before Mr. Holden or Lizzie could say anything more. Her arms were crossed over her chest, her lips pursed. Hi, Cliff. Noelani, Sam, and I are here too. Good evening. We're sorry to bother you so late. Oh no, this is so awkward. Yeah, I'll just say hello too. Hi, Mr. Holden. The gang is all here, huh? Is something the matter? His voice grew a bit concerned. Mommy was quick to reassure him. No. Well, yes, but it's going to be okay. Dang, that blush. Wait, who? Wait, who blushed? I wasn't paying attention. Who? What's happening? What did you see, Sai? Lizzie and Cove got into a bit of a fight today. We were hoping that the two of them could talk and make up. Is this a good time for you and Cove? Mommy blushed. That's right. No. The mommy's loyal to mom. Maybe mommy's just like feeling awkward as well. I feel like mom is the strict one, the one that always dishes out the discipline, and mommy is the more gentle one that doesn't. She does, but I feel like she's not as proactive in disciplining. Yeah, so maybe she feels a bit like aha, like there goes my wife again, that kind of feeling, which I relate to. I'm just like, this is so awkward. This is so awkward right now. Everyone's on speaker.
What?
A fight? Cove didn't tell me anything about that when I came home. It does explain the funk he's been in tonight. He chuckled lightly. Despite that, it didn't seem like he really thought it was funny. No, please. Anyway, it's good you didn't catch us at a bad time. I'll go grab him for you. There was some shuffling on the other end. He must have not gone far because you could still hear him calling out. Cove, there's someone on the phone for you. After a beat of silence, there was more muffled talking from Cove's dad. Come on, bud. Lizzie called just so she could talk to you.
Are you sure?
Sam's on the other. Yeah. Come on. It's me. I'm on the other side too. Sam's on the other end listening too. Don't you want to say hi? Okay, it took a bit of back and forth, though the conversation seemed pretty one-sided since you couldn't hear Cove properly. Eventually, Cove took the phone from his dad.
Hi.
Hello. Hey, it's Lizzie. Yeah, I know, Dad told me. Aww. Oh, Cove's tone was defensive. Lizzie turned to Mom, scowling. One stern look from her, though, and Lizzie turned away.
Sorry.
Oh, I just called to say I'm sorry for not playing nice with you today. I won't do it again. Oh, Lizzie's eyes were downcast, her voice low. You could tell she felt uncomfortable apologizing to Cove in front of everyone. She was still genuine about feeling bad. Cove must have realized that too, because he sighed quietly. I want gold, and I think Sam should win too. Oh, really? He thought you were worth gold even though you hadn't even wanted it? Lizzie was momentarily stunned stunned silent by the demand. She probably forgot that had even happened already. Alright, we all win the gold. Okay, guess I'm sorry too. Oh, a sense of relief washed over everyone at his acceptance of the apology. Mom uncrossed her arms while Mommy's shoulders relaxed. Lizzie's eyebrows raised up. He wondered if she thought that he'd refuse her apology. Dad, can I get off the phone now? Yeah, exactly. You couldn't see him, but it was obvious that Cove felt awkward about the whole situation. He had come off uncomfortable the entire time, really. Yeah, Cove is always uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can go back to your room if you want. Be sure to say goodbye first, though. Bye, Lizzie. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Sam. Bye. You perked up at the mention of your name. You smiled, even if he couldn't see it. Bye, Cove. With that, Cove must have handed the phone to his dad and left, since Mr. Holden spoke up.
That's a relief.
All's well that ends well, as they say. Thanks for arranging this. I'm sure he appreciates it. As Mom replied, Lizzie tugged on Mommy's hand to catch her attention. Can I go now too?
Good job.
Sure, sweetie. Thank you very much for apologizing to Cove. Mom flashed a brief smile at Lizzie and nodded her agreement. Given permission to leave, Lizzie scurried off towards the stairs. She seemed to be feeling, much better, with the incident behind her. Like every time I stream, I talk for 3 hours straight. I hope my throat becomes buff. By the time it's my 1-year anniversary, I hope I just become super buff. Mom and Mommy returned to the phone, taking it off speaker. They continued talking to Mr. Holden. You couldn't tell what about. You were glad that that was the end of it all. Lizzie and Cove might not get along, and probably still won't, but they weren't mad at each other anymore, and Mom and Mommy weren't upset either. Everything was finally back to normal. With that thought, you retreated to your own room with a spring in your step. Bathrobe goes literally. I'm gonna be like the buffest. gonna have a thick neck by the end of my 1-year anniversary. Wait, let me drink water. Okay, I'm okay. That's safe. Okay, and then summer ended because we're all done. Yep. Sorry. I'll never get tired of that view. You stood beside your moms, Lizzie and Cove, as the 5 of you watched the sun dip into the ocean somewhere far, far away. You like to imagine it cooling off in the water, resting itself before getting ready to shine brightly again tomorrow. That was a fun day. I didn't know they had magicians on the shopping street now. Neither did I. Oh no, we are so dull. Let's get out more. He didn't do real magic, Mom. Stop it. How did you figure that one out? Aw.
Duh.
Because I know, that's not what real magic looks like. Oh, Lizzie dear, there's all kinds of magic in the world. Lizzie gave Mommy a suspicious look but didn't dispute the claim. You looked over at Cove, who hadn't said a word since you started home. He didn't look upset though, just content. Okay, you're aware he still hadn't quite warmed up to your parents. Well, we can't sit out here all night. Time to hurry home and get cooking. Who's helping with dinner? Lizzie immediately let out a groan.
Ugh.
Mom, summer's almost over. The protest was obvious. You could practically see school on the horizon. You certainly didn't want to spend your last bits of freedom cooking dinner. You could do that any other day. Okay, we have to keep playing before it's too late. Mom raised a brow, the corner of her mouth lifting before she pursed her lips. You make it sound like it's the end of the world. It practically is. You nodded vigorously, thankful you had your sister on your side. Surely your joint effort would wear your mom down.
Please.
Soon we'll have homework and reading to do. We can't do work now. Lizzie made her case and then stomped her foot into the ground. You mimicked her, feeling like that would add something to the argument. Well...
No.
Oh, come on, Pam. I can help you with dinner. Aw, Mommy leaned in for a hug, and you knew that you were very close to victory.
Okay.
Alright. But as soon as dinner's ready, you lot are coming inside, understood? Yes, Mom. Yes, Mom. Cove, dear, you're welcome to join us as well. You grinned at Cove and nudged his arm with your elbow. Cove gave a non-committal shrug to your mommy, which you took as an agreement. So much to do, so little time. Maybe I could still get the seashell bracelet at Tins and Trinkets. Oh, or maybe the playground. Or the fireflies would probably be coming out, right? Okay, I'll silently make my own plans. Lizzie had her own ideas of what she wanted to do, but what were you going to do? You glanced over to Cove, considering. A strong gust of wind made you shiver. Lizzie huffed as she wrapped her arms around herself.
Rude.
Doesn't the wind know that summer's not over? Oh, it's like autumn afterwards, I guess. That's all, Lizzie said before abruptly turning on her heel and heading off in the direction your mothers had gone. Sorry, I'm yawning. Where are you going? I'm going to my room. I have lots of plans if I want to make the most of tomorrow. You thought this over, looking off towards the water again. Lizzie didn't wait, and before long she was disappearing off down the road. Meanwhile, Cove was still going in the opposite direction, heading for the beach. I'll go with Cove. Cove gave you a smile that you couldn't help but return.
Cool.
Cool. He made a little gesture as you interpreted as follow me, and then started heading to the waves. Cove knelt down, picking up something you quickly identified as a smooth rock. He reared his arm back, then tossed it out into the water. Okay.
Nothing.
Oh, nothing really. You tilted your head, wondering over the sudden pensive look on his face. Just thinking. About what? Cove was looking down at his cast, scratching idly at the pink surface even though you were pretty sure he couldn't feel it. His brows were furrowed and there was a frown on his face.
It's not fair.
Oh, it's not fair. I've had to wear this cast for ages. I can't even swim. Oh yeah, how'd you get it though? I was jet skiing. Oh sheesh. Yeah, my eyes widened. Sheesh. Right, you couldn't imagine how bad it must have hurt or how scared he would have been. Then he continued to explain. I crashed. He gestured to his arm as if to say, and this was the result. Oof. Yeah, it's hard to believe you're allowed to jet ski.
Well.
Well, I'm not, bruh. Oh. Bruh. Cove let out a huff, hopping down into the sand. I can't believe summer's already almost over. Actually, how long has it been? Like, there's no timeline. There's no like timeline. Or like how long it's been, you know. You sat down next to him and nodded in agreement, regardless of the sudden topic change. I don't want to go to school. I mean, I would. I don't want to go to a new school. Oh, I understand. Because, but has he been enrolled though? Like in our school? I think it'll be the same school as you and Lizzie. Yeah, my dad said something about that. Cool, you're gonna like it. Everyone's super nice. You'd only ever been to one school, but you were sure that his old school couldn't have been that much better. Then again, he did have to make new friends and meet new teachers. It could be kinda scary, definitely. Cove shook his head, then wrapped his good arm around his knee as he drew them to his chest. He's going through a hard time. Like, he keeps on crying. Like, he keeps on crying.
I want to go home.
Oh. Oh, 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 oh. Baby. Hmm. You'd never have to move before. Yeah. But you thought you could understand. If you had to go to a new school all of a sudden with all new people, you'd probably be dreading it too. Even though you sort of maybe understood, you still weren't sure how to help. Okay, I'll see you later. Okay, Cove gave his head a small shake. No, I want to go back home. Right, Cove wanted to go back to his old home, the one that sat waiting some place far from here, the one he would bring out whenever he felt this sad. It had been a while since he had moved in, but he didn't seem to feel any better about being here. You settled back down into the sand, trying to consider what to do. This can be your home? Or do you hate it here? I think I would ask him, like, do you like it here? Or not? I would ask him that. Yeah. Cole's brows furrowed even more. Then he shook his head. You felt a rush of relief fill you. Right. I like that. Yeah. I liked having Cove here. And it would be sad if he'd been miserable the whole time, right? Like, we hang out so often, and we do this, and we do that. Like, it would be kind of hurtful if he just... Like, in the end, like, if he just, like, said that he hated it here. Like, I would feel sad, too. You know, I would be, like, hurt. Yeah, oof. Okay, I get it. Oh, hi, he's still crying. Oh no, his his tears are getting worse. Oh my. You're not. Oh, oh no. You're not gonna leave, right? You'll still be around. Ah. The question was a little. Of course! Of course! Of course I'll be here! Right, your parents would have mentioned if you were gonna move or something, right? I'll be here with you, Cove. After a second, Cove gave a little nod. Once I get my cast off, we could go swimming. Oh. Oh. I'm crying. Lamau. You are fine with him changing the subject again. Yeah, that would be fun. Both smiled, then looked back to the waves. My dad keeps saying I'll get used to everything eventually, that I'd feel better then. It used to make me angry. I didn't want to get used to everything. You spared a glance over at Cove and saw the anger had slipped off his face in favor of something almost puzzled. But maybe that would be okay after all. As long as I really do feel better. I can't see it. Same. I'm crying like the emojis right now, Sai. This is so sad. This is like actually so sad. You could remember a long time ago when you'd first start going to school. I don't remember, but you had absolutely not been okay with the idea of being away from your parents for most of the day, to listen to strangers tell you what to do and sit with kids you've never met before. Things changing is hard. I held his hand. Oh, wait, sorry, what did he say? Yeah, I would honestly like hold his hand. Was I that kind of person? Was I a loudmouth? I remember I was kind of a loudmouth. Like, I was a very physical touch kid. YOLO. You're not quite sure what to say to that, so instead you reach out and take hold of Cove's hand. The one closest to you is the one in his cast, so you made sure you were very gentle. As you watched, Cove's eyes got a little misty once more. No, don't cry, please. I'm going to cry too. Okay. You got a feeling that they were different tears from the ones before though. I hope next summer I'll surf and go exploring and everything will feel like it's supposed to again. You will. It will. The two of you sat quietly, just taking in the sounds of the waves. You hoped that Cove would be able to accept this place as his new home. You definitely tried to help in what ways you could. There were so many wonderful things here Cove probably hadn't even seen yet. Lost in thought, you started a bit when you heard a faint familiar sound. The sound of your mom shouting your name. You looked over your shoulder, realizing it was probably time for dinner. Time had really gone by fast. You stood and dusted the sand off yourself. My mom's calling. It's time for dinner. You should come. Cove looked up at you, expression screaming reluctance, yet ultimately. Okay. When you smiled, Cove returned with one of his own.
Sam,
Yes, what?
thanks.
Oh, so cute. Ooh, thanks. It was nice where you were right then. But the two of you couldn't stay there in your own little world any longer. You were being called forward. So the both of you ran off towards your house, leaving the waves and summer behind. In between. Oh, as in like whether we've changed? No, I haven't changed at all. Oh, are there more things? Oh, my lips are thin. I'm sorry, I don't have thick lips. Oh geez, I don't have like acne, like not like this. I don't have earrings. I don't do piercings. Not that I hated it, but like I just never thought to. How old are we now? Wait, let me do a quick Google. I just want to know how old we are now. So that we can confirm. Okay, so I believe this is step 2. So we are 13. I had braces when I was 13. Okay, so that is correct. I liked braces and necklaces. Honestly, I wore everything. When I was a kid, oh, okay, wait, I forgot. Like, this was when I was a kid. Whoops, okay, I kind of completely forgot. So, apparently, baby Sanshroomy started out with only pants and shirts. Okay, but now we'll just take everything because I do indeed wear everything. I used to wear watches a lot too, okay. It makes sense now. I'm still chumby. I'm still built like that. My lips are thin. And yeah. Okay. This is starting to look more like me now. Yep, that's accurate. Oh. Okay, at this point, I'm just fond of him. I'm genuinely just fond of him, like at this point. Because we're still kids, you know, like there's nothing much that really led me into having a crush yet, so we'll just be realistic and we're just fond. Maybe like after this, maybe when we're like one step more, I would slowly have a crush on him. Okay, so we're just being very, very realistic. This is the most realistic I've been in a game, like a dating sim game. No, crush, no, yeah, fond and relaxed. I'm always relaxed with him. I'm not really like direct, it's like pew pew pew, you know, direct. So we'll save this just in case I mess up. But we're just going to get ready. Yep, correct. So we're gonna begin with fondness still. Yeah, correct. See, at step 3, we'll move into crush at step 3. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Cove customization. Okay, wait. I need to go pee. I drank a lot of water. Wait. Toilet break. Okay. Okay, be right back. I'm back. Okay, let's go. Okay, thank you. Welcome back. Oh yeah. Okay, so we're just gonna check this out, but either way, I'm not gonna customize Cove. We're going with the real, like, raw experience, but we're just gonna peek just for fun. Oh my god! Are you seeing this? Hair. Oh my god, there's 2 hairs. There's glasses. There's shirts. There are 2 shirts. Oh. Okay. PJs. Okay. Jacket. Wow. Thank you. Thank you for the sound alert. Wow. Exactly. That was such a wow. I hope you heard it, by the way. Did you hear it? Was the volume okay? Like, I'll occasionally ask about it because I don't know whether the sound alerts were configured properly. Is it okay? Did you hear the wow okay? I heard it? Okay. Was it too soft or is it okay? All good? Wait, 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 wait. No, 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 no. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Wait, 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 wait. Maybe a smidge louder. Okay, okay. Okay, I will take note of that. I will configure them so that everything is a bit louder. Okay. I'll configure them after the stream. Yes. But I will reconfigure them to like bump them up. Okay. Okay, so we saw the personality and okay, we are just gonna go back and load it later. Oh, okay, see? Warm, moderate, cold, sporty, studious, mixed, and all that. Okay, so okay, we're just gonna go back to this page. Wait, what? Oh shit, did I overwrite it? Can I get out? Oh, I made the first big mistake. Oh shit. Wait, no. Your boy has made the first mistake. Which was okay, we're just gonna skip.
Ugh.
Okay. Wait, bear with me, okay. Bear with me, okay. I know the options that we
Rude. Cool.
Okay, bear with me.
Not fair.
I remember.
I want to go home.
Okay, held his hand.
Thanks.
Sheesh. Okay, yeah. Okay, we got it. It's all good now. Oh my god. Okay, let's upgrade. Upgrade Sanshroomy. Let's go. Okay, just checking. My lips are thin. No earrings. I don't have earrings. Yeah. Okay, I wear all these bracelets, necklace, watches. That's right. I wear that. Done. Okay, font. We're gonna go with font and relaxed. You're gonna save here. Okay, ready. Yep, fondness. Relaxed fondness. So our feelings are still the same. I mean, I'm always a very relaxed person, so. Okay, so R. Choose to customize Cove. So we're just going with neither, no customization. August ended. September began. It was time to go back to school. Lizzie groaned and complained. The entire first week she hated going to classes. Still, there were interesting things to do that couldn't be done anywhere else. We weren't sure how Cole felt about it. He was enrolled that year. That was like a sign. Cove would be staying in Sunset Bird for a while. Speedrun, that's right. Sheesh. I made a mistake, but I quickly covered that. Oh, okay, so we already see him at school. At school, he was alright, but kept his distance from the other kids from what you saw anyway. Whenever he could. Cove stuck to you like glue. He didn't even mind that much what you did to pass the time, as long as it was together. I'm crying. Oh, that year the divorce of Cove's parents was finalized. You overheard your parents talking about it, saying Cove's dad got full custody. Oh, at first you worried that meant bad news. It had made Mr. Holden cry, apparently. Okay, then you found out it meant Cove would keep living with his dad. He would only stay with his mom a few weeks of the year. Cove cried too for different reasons, you thought. No, it's... Oh, I don't know what to do. It's fine. It's really fine. Right? Is it not fine? It seemed like Yeah. It seemed like Cove and his dad might move again, but Mr. Holden decided to stay after all. Mom asked him about it once, and he had said he didn't want to uproot Cove's life for a second time. Mr. Holden tried to get Cove to like Sunset Bird more. He kept encouraging his son to go out and see the place. Sometimes Mr. Holden volunteered you to spend time with Cove. He seemed very confident that it was an effective strategy. Cove never talked to anyone about what happened with his parents and withdrew whenever it was brought up. It was hard for him, yet nobody knew how to help. Okay, eventually Cove stopped crying on his own. You couldn't understand what had changed. Still, you worried about him. You could tell he wasn't completely happy. Maybe one day he could say out loud what he felt inside. Yeah. After that, it felt like things had gone back to normal, except what was normal didn't stay the same. Years passed, and suddenly you were in middle school. You weren't a kid anymore. You were 13 years old. That officially made you a teen even if your sister didn't agree. The toys and crayons that used to litter every free space in your room had been packed away somewhere, replaced by new hobbies. There were other changes too. Oh, Cove's cast got taken off. It was weird to see him without it initially. Underneath, the pink plaster ended up being in a long, thin scar that snaked across his forearm. Cove's chest puffed out in pride whenever someone drew attention to it. He also went through a major growth spurt. He was the tallest student in his class for 2 years in a row. Cove probably hold that spot again next time. In class, people knew him for more than just being tall. He also stood out because of how well he did in gym and other athletic situations. I'm not athletic, I'm sorry. I'm not. Over the years, he began opening up more too. You saw him talking amicably with other kids or neighbors from time to time. The only kid that came to visit the neighborhood when you were little, Shiloh, well, he was gone. He and his mom moved back south because of her work. Just 1 year after Cove came to Sunset Bird, it had been really upsetting. When he left, Lizzie was inconsolable for weeks, but nobody talked about Shiloh anymore. It was a long time ago. You learned some heartbreaking things became less sad the further away they were, even if they had never gotten any better, true? That was sad in its own way, true. Things at home were different too. You still lived in the same house and all, but it wasn't how it was before. Oh, Ma dyed her hair purple, wanting something new, and liked it so much she kept dyeing it. You remember calling her mommy as a kid, but something like that seemed awkward nowadays. You were much too old for the word. Oh, okay. Lizzie felt too mature for her nickname too, so she insisted on everyone calling her Elizabeth. So you did. Your mom soon gave her permission to go, hit my table, to go places other than the playground and shopping street, which she took advantage of. You rarely saw her around the old neighborhood. In fact, she had hardly spent time with you the way she did before. Elizabeth instead associated more and more with girls from school who were her own age. Ah, maybe the difference between 13 and 15 was greater than the difference between 8 and 10. Okay, she's 2 years older. You started befriending new people yourself, like Derek Suarez. He didn't live in the neighborhood or go to the same school. What happened was his and Cove's dad struck up a business partnership a few months ago. Since then, Derek would pop up in the area now and then. It seemed Mr. Suarez was happy to let Derek tag along to his work if Derek had the time for it. That's a long summary. Without a doubt, everyone and everything around you had changed in small and big ways. You had too. As time went by though, it was easy to settle into this new normal. Then before you knew it, school was over and summer vacation had come again. We're just skipping school and going straight to summer. Oh, is this my room? It was the first day of summer vacation. The sun was hot as ever, but you were inside and away from its harsh rays. To be more specific, you were... Yeah, I was snuggled up in bed. I'm a homebody. I don't really like to go out as often as I used to as a kid. It was hot, but you still had the blanket up over your head to block out the sun. You didn't want it intruding on your lazy morning. Unfortunately, you hadn't prepared for an intrusion. From beneath the blanket, you heard the door creak open. Hey, it's Elizabeth. You're still sleeping? Wow, get up. She had a glow up. She has no more bangs. Like fringe. Pretended to be asleep. You stayed wrapped up in your blankets, not moving an inch with your eyes closed peacefully. By the impatient tapping of her foot, you could tell she hadn't left. Come on, I know you heard me. Get up now, I will come over there. So much for a lazy morning. Mom told me to tell you that your friend's at the door. My friend who? He brought some happy summer gift from Mr. Holden. Mom wants you to take it for him. Say thanks or whatever.
Come on.
Oh wow, her new voice. So calm down already. Okay, fine. Literally, okay, fine then. Elizabeth said nothing else and left, having done what was instructed of her. You rolled out of bed, stretching your arms high and yawning. Time to get ready. Oh, okay. I smell another customization coming. I'm not sure though. Okay. Wait, what? Set yourself. You had trouble getting your reflection to appear in the mounted mirror frame. You're very short, huh? Okay, see, this is Sanshroomy in her fairy form, but in my real form, I'm not that short. Okay, yeah, there was a lot of open real estate. I'm pretty short. Yeah, I'm pretty short. I'm not very short. I'm pretty short. You could relate to Derek in how it felt to be smaller than people thought you ought to be. Your shortness seemed even more drastic when compared to Cove, who was unusually tall. I'm okay with my height. I don't really think about it. I'm okay. I like my height. It suited you well, yeah. Okay, then you put the finishing touches on your outfit while ruminating on the situation. Careless as they had been, Elizabeth's words piqued your curiosity. Oh, you planned on going over to see what Cove was up to, so this worked in your favor. Your reflection grinned back at you. You were looking forward to seeing him. Aww, aww. You left your room, taking an easy time downstairs. Oh. Okay. Wait, let me... I'm sorry. I was drinking water. Try not to choke. Okay, I'm okay. I'm good. You spotted Mom first, reclining on the couch. She held a magazine in her hands, which she was perusing through. Morning, Mom. She looked up at your greeting, a smile instantly appearing on her face.
Thanks.
Ah, look at her. She looks different now. Cute. Good morning, Sam. Thank you for coming down. Ma's at the door with Cove. Oh my god, it's Cove. He can't stay over today, unfortunately. Why don't you go and thank him before he leaves? Oh my god, can't wait to see Cove. We didn't customize him. I'm not sure whether the customization meant anything, but you nodded and made your way to the front of the house. Just as she said, Ma was there making conversation. She must have heard you because she looked over her shoulder.
Oh?
Oh my god, look! She has purple hair. I love it. Look at that. Cute. Look who finally made it. Morning, sleepyhead. Morning. Ma reached forward and you knew she was about to pat you on the head. Sheesh. She was taller than average for an adult woman, so at your height you were absolutely tiny in her eyes. I feel offended. Okay. Ma Will, yeah, look at her. Sheesh. I let her do it. I happily let her do it. I let her do it. I'm not like that happy. I'm just like, okay, you know, like, okay, whatever. Yeah. You stood patiently and indulged your ma's wishes. She gave you 2 small taps on the crown of your head. You're the last one down today, you know that? Yeah, I'll be like, morning. That's all. You really are a sleepyhead right now. With a small laugh, Ma stepped aside. Cove was just as you remembered, exactly how you came to know him to be. Sheesh! Sheesh! Ah! Oh, woo! Sheesh! Ah! He leaned uncomfortably to the side in your doorway as the longer strands of his hair idly drifted with the breeze. Sheesh! Okay, wait, no, okay, oh shit, no, I gotta hold back. Wait, he's 13, I gotta slap myself. No, he's 13. Okay. I take everything back. I take everything back. He's 13, I can't do this. But still, look at him. Look at him. His features were pinched in embarrassment and he shifted from one foot to another. He was holding what must be the much talked about gift. At first glance, you figured it must be a bouquet of flowers. Then you gave it a real look. No, it was carefully cut fruit. Calm down, Sen. I'm sorry. I'll breathe. I'll breathe. Yes. That's right. Thank you. You gotta hold me back. If you catch me being unhinged, gotta hold me back. Wait till the next step. That's right. You're absolutely right. I apologize. It made a lot of sense that it was actually from Cove's dad. You had to suppress a laugh at this showing. You couldn't imagine many folks buying that sort of thing for their personal enjoyment. That kind of arrangement was built for the presentation, likely to impress whoever was inevitably going to receive it. It seemed no matter how long he lived here, Mr. Holden would keep going out of his way to be neighborly, and Cove would always be roped into participating. I think it's fine though. I find it very funny how his dad keeps on roping him in situations. It's cute. Cove smiled at the sight of you. The sting of this goofy errand he was clearly embarrassed to be on East. Okay. Hey, hello. There's no voice yet. I wonder what he sounds like. You smiled back. It was second nature to you. Cove had always been such a close friend, ever since the two of you were kids. Hey, it's nice to see you.
Yeah.
Can I not play that back? Okay, never mind. Your grin widened even more. Every time he came, your mood was brightened. It was already shaping up to be another long summer with plenty of time for the two of you to have fun together. His awkwardness over the task started to creep back in, so Cove nudged the gift closer to you. He was ready to be relieved of it. And with that, the gift was accepted. Oh, why is it so zoomed in? I hope you and your family like this. It's a pretty good gift. I think so anyway. Sheesh. He smiled earnestly. He's cute. Okay, but also like if you cut fruit like that, right? Like isn't the fruit already exposed? Won't it like oxidize really fast? Not gonna lie, that's what I was talking. Or that was what I was thinking about. Like wouldn't it get like oxidized or something? Dad spent a lot of time picking out the best size and design. There were so many options to choose from. Why is this so aggressive? You are too cute sometimes. Thanks. Wait, let me save it. I'm sorry. Wait, let me save it. Okay, I'm gonna YOLO. What, Sam? Just thank my dad for all this, okay? Haha, alright. Okay, yeah. We're just gonna go with that. Mr. Holden's behavior really was different from any neighbor you'd ever had, though. After 5 years, you were used to his antics, and you'd since made up your mind on what your opinion was. He was great. He's a funny guy. What the hell is this? I'm sorry, but what the hell is this? Why you going after your friend's dad? No, stop it. He was great. He was sort of funny. Yeah, he's a funny guy. Sometimes that could be a good thing, and other times it was a bad thing. Your thoughts were quickly interrupted by a shout. There you are. Yeah, same. Who? You shared a confused look with Cove as both of you stepped through the door onto the neighborhood street. Let me bump up the stream's volume on OBS's side because yeah, maybe it's a bit soft. It didn't take long to locate the source. Oh, it's Derek of the noise. You spotted Derek just a few yards down the road. He ran up to you. You were happy. I mean, there's no reason not to be happy. You know, so yeah, I'm happy. Yeah, Derek was certainly a welcome guest in your neighborhood. It was a pleasant surprise whenever he showed up. Ayo, he's so cute. He looks like a little lad. A little laddie. After stopping a couple steps away, Derek hunched over to catch his breath. He just looks like a jockey. Ah, cute. Like not in that way. I still like Cove, but like he just looks like a little lad. Yes. Then he looked up with a wide grin.
Hey.
Oh my god, that voice. Hey, guy and gal. Oh, he's so short. Wait. Why is he so small? Is he okay? I was just at your house, Cove, but no one was there. Should have figured you'd be at Sam's place. Do you ever spend time in your own home, or are you always just there? Derek laughed at his own joke. He didn't notice that it embarrassed Cove, or the embarrassment was what he was actually laughing at. Oh. Derek turned to you. He was going to say more when his eyes widened and he gasped. What's that? Oh, it's a fruit bouquet. You followed his gaze unsure. Then you realized what he meant. He was still holding Mr. Holden's gift. This? It's kind of like a bouquet of flowers but made out of fruit.
Nice.
Nice. Can I have some? Like eat some? I haven't tried it yet, bruh. Derek pouted at your words, not hiding his disappointment. Okay, Derek is cute. Like, he just seems like a very friendly guy to hang out with. Aww. Then he nodded his head as if to clear it. Anyway, that's right. I came here because I needed to say something big. He paused, possibly for effect. There's some other kid here at Sunset Bird. Both was surprised as you were by the news. Such a reaction makes sense. No one around your age had moved here since Cove did 5 years ago. Were they with their family? Maybe they were cutting through. Nuh-uh. The new kid was all by himself, just walking. Did you talk to him?
Nope.
No. Nope, I came to report the sighting right away. The kid had green hair. Huh? Green hair? Glasses, was pretty small and seemed really upset about something. I hope he didn't leave. You blinked slowly. You looked over to your longtime neighbor. That sounds a lot like you, Cove, when you got here anyway. It kinda does, doesn't it? That's weird. He sounded almost fond, a small smile playing on his lips. Derek snickered good-naturedly. Yeah. See, Derek just seems like a good-natured guy in general. I can see that really well, now that you say so. But what'd you say? Let's go find Cove's lookalike. We should all meet him.
Sure.
I'll do it. Sure, I want to see who this person is. Derek grinned. He pointed down the street the way he came. Last I saw him, the mysterious visitor was going in this direction. Oh, okay, so we're just... okay. Nothing else needed to be said. The three of you were off with Derek leading the way. Derek brought you to the beach. As a trio, you made your way down to the shore. To the old playground. You walked the familiar path in comfortable silence. When you're almost there, you spotted the kid in question. His bright colors almost shone like a beacon beneath the rays of the sun. He scuffled around, kicking up the sand as he paced. It was true. He certainly seemed upset. You didn't think he was sad like you had originally pictured, so he's just angry? No, with his erratic movements and scrunched up expression, he came off angry. So he's just angry, okay. You started having doubts about this expedition. Maybe it'd be better if you left him alone and let him sort himself out. Oh, Derek is just like the mood maker. He's the very friendly one that's always like, hey, you know, that kind of thing. Yeah, so probably that's what happened. Okay, wait. Hey guy, over where? Over here. I didn't expect him to look like this. I don't know what I was expecting, but certainly What? Why does he look like this? He looks like what's he called? He looks a bit like Austin Powers. What's with that cut? Oh god. The kid whipped around, an impressive scowl carving deeper onto his face. His eyes were tired, but a strong, hostile energy still radiated from him.
What?
Oh god. Oh god, why is he so angsty? What? What is it? What do you want? The sharp tone made Derek— No! Derek is someone who needs to be protected. Don't bully him, please. The sharp tone made Derek flinch. He shifted on his feet. What's your name? Jeremy. Oh. Oh, look at him. Look at him, angry boy. Jeremy. Was that it?
No.
No, I'm Derek, and that's Sam and Cove. We were just walking around and saw you. We wanted to say hi. Why is he all hunched like that? Oh geez, you're right? He looks like Austin Powers. What is with that haircut? I'm sorry, that haircut don't look good on him. There aren't a lot of kids around our age in the neighborhood. Oh my god. Can you look at his mouth? Look at his mouth. Scrunched up like that. Look at his mouth. This is so funny. Look at him. Strangely, Jeremy grew furious by a response. If steam could erupt from a person's ears, it would have happened then. They did bring me somewhere stupid. Of course, I knew it. What? Oh, he's hunching so he looks so small.
My parents.
Oh jeez. My parents, they're the ones who brought me. I didn't walk to this town. Can you not figure that out on your own? Sheesh. Somebody's angry.
Right.
Right. My dad brings me to Sunset Bird too when he has to come for work and all that stuff. It's not bad. Yeah. Oh, is he okay? That earned him a glare from Jeremy. Derek winced beneath it, glancing away. It was a struggle to remain friendly with this Jeremy guy. I mean, I wouldn't want to come here for a real vacation. Probably either. That's an understatement. This doesn't count as a vacation. It's a waste of time, a chore. My parents' family is nearby. We just had to come see them. Blah. Yeah, if they're your parents' family, doesn't that make them your family too?
I guess.
Oh my god. What is this? Who is this sassy child? Who is this? Someone left your sassy child? Someone please pick him up. We don't want him here necessarily. What is wrong with him? That's a pretty good reason to come by. Did you want to go somewhere else? No. Oh my. Banished to Shadow Realm. Literally. Let's just yeet him. Just get rid of the whole kid at this point. What the? Why is he like this? I hate it. Jeremy crossed his arms with a huff. He turned away. They should have gone by themselves since they cared so much and left me at home, but I'm not allowed to be by myself. Ugh. It makes no sense. They're the only ones who don't know how to do anything, and I'm the kid. Yeah, calm down. You don't have to yell so much, literally. You really don't know anything. Oh my. Oh, just get rid of the whole kid. Just chuck him out of here. We really don't need this kid here anymore. We just should chuck him away. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even know why he's here. I just want to throw the whole kid away. You turn to Cove, lowering your voice. The two of you aren't that similar after all. Jeremy must have had good hearing though, because he caught the private exchange and scoffed.
Stupid.
Jeremy. Jeremy, that's not cool. Jeremy. Yeet him. Honestly, I would yeet him. Of course we're not similar. My eyebrows aren't stupid. The audacity. I hate this. I hate the audacity of this child. Who the hell are you? Jeez. Cole's cheeks flushed crimson at the insult. You couldn't be sure if it was out of embarrassment or anger. Maybe both. Come on. Oh my god, look at that. How can you say that when you've got a bowl cut? Oh my god. Yeah, honestly, that's what I feel like saying right now. Like, how can you say that when you have that cut? Yep, it's embarrassing and awful, but my parents made me. I won't have to have it when I'm older. I'm crying. I'm crying. I don't know what he's gonna do with those things. Maybe, except maybe shave them off. He probably should. I bet he looked less dumb with no eyebrows. The audacity of this child. Wow. I lunged towards Jeremy. No, I'll cross my arms. How dare you? You were getting really tired of this. I am. Wow, what is wrong with you? Literally. Oh my god. Instead of taking offense, Jeremy only parroted Derek's voice in a nasally... Oh, Derek's was in a nasally voice.
Wow, what is wrong with you?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Are you hearing this? The audacity of... Oh my god. Oh my. The audacity. This is getting... The audacity. I'm getting mad. Oh my. Oh, reasons I don't want kids. Exactly. What is wrong? What is wrong with him? Sheesh. I wanna sock him in the face. I wanna sock him in the face. This is dumb. Wow. Jeremy stuck out his tongue and sulked away, throwing more sand everywhere as he went. You watched him go hunched over until he became a speck in your vision. Silence reigned in his wake. The three of you tried to process what just happened. I can't believe it. What a mean kid, exactly. Derek wasn't kidding, and by the sound of those earlier complaints, the new boy Jeremy was going to be in the area for at least a little while in this summer. Derek sighed in dismay, flopping onto the ground. You followed, and Cove did shortly after. There wasn't much else to do.
This sucks.
This sucks. I was hoping we could meet someone fun, hang out maybe. He shook his head. After a moment, he slowly turned to you with a hopeful expression. But you know what would really improve the day? What? He didn't the fruit. He didn't respond. Instead, he used a hand to point right at the fruit arrangement that you were still holding. You had completely forgotten about it during the mini drama that unfolded. You had completely gotten used to the weight. Glancing over at Cove, you noticed he was eyeing the fruit too. He must want some too. Why not? Let's eat. Yeah, let's eat. Derek perked up immediately at your words. He reached out for a skewer, hesitating slightly once. Oh, hesitating? Yeah, why? When he was away. Why?
Are you sure?
Are you sure? Yeah, eat it. It's just fruit, man. You nodded. With an eager grin, he plucked out a prime row of fruits. Cove grabbed one for himself. After him, only you were without a skewer of your own. Ooh, I get to choose? I love melons, but I love grapes too. Melons or grapes in this situation? Okay, melons are nicer. The melon was cut to look like a star. It was the obvious first choice. Derek ate a pineapple skewer enthusiastically, finishing it within moments. Okay. This is amazing. Oh yeah, it's not different than any other normal fruit. It's kind of worse. These have been out in the open with their skins off for a while. Sheesh. Sheesh. Hey, you two remember The Land Before Time? That fruit thing makes me think of it. The dinosaurs all liked the leaves that were shaped like stars. Tree stars.
Yeah.
Yeah, chomping leaves looked so delicious when they did it. And there was that scene with the pretty trees. All the dinosaurs came in and picked everything off them till there was nothing. That's us right now. Awesome. Eating leaves looks good. Should I worry about you? He snickered. No, I'm not gonna do it for real, but I did pretend I was a long neck when I ate broccoli one time. Broccoli. The three of you continue like this for the next few minutes. Eventually, the display was barren. It looked weird when devoid of fruit. Yeah. Derek was right. It was so good you were already brightening up from the earlier drama. Yeah? Hey Sam, yeah. Yeah? The two of you met eyes casually.
So...
That was pretty cool what you said back at that guy. Oh. I don't know the last fruit vegetable I ate. Oh, Sai! Your vegetables! You have to eat vegetables! Sai, please! I ate vegetables for lunch. Please, eat more vegetables. Are you okay? Oh thanks, I was just saying what I thought. Derek chimed in while in high spirits. Okay? You totally owned him. I don't know what his parents say, but it's good at least someone is around to tell him what's what. Yeah. Derek leaned back on his arms. He contemplated the sky with a content sigh. So, are you both ready for summer break? How's someone supposed to be ready for a break? I mean, it just feels like there's a lot to plan for. And what about you, Cove? Are you ready? I think that depends. Before he could say anything, the light atmosphere was shattered.
Hey!
Oh, jeez. Semi-keto diet. Oh, mostly eating meat. Oh, I see. Okay, I mean that sounds cool. I'm not on a diet. I'm just on a I eat whatever is chucked at me diet. Aha. But yeah, I see. I don't know. I don't think Lizzie is bad per se, but she kinda eh. You glanced over your shoulder to see your sister. She strode closer and closer, appearing none too pleased. I've been looking all over for you. Ma said you and Cove ran off with the thing Mr. Holden bought for us. She leered over you with arms folded. So, where is it? Oh, it's gone. What do you mean, gone? You moved to the side to face her completely. She zeroed in on the bouquet in your hands, which was now populated exclusively with skewers dripping in juice and tiny flecks of leftover fruit pieces. Her mouth dropped open and the tone of her voice rose.
What?
Seriously? I said, what were you thinking? It was supposed to be for all of us at home. She glanced over at Cove, who sat beside you, and continued mockingly. Even if you did have an in with the delivery boy, this was up to Mr. Holden. Cove gave you a bent smile of support, which didn't help disprove her accusation. Get over it, literally, get over it. Elizabeth narrowed her eyes, not at all okay with that kind of response. Oh no, I think I hear the mean kid coming back. We better get out of here. Elizabeth blinked confused and looked around.
What?
What kid? I don't see anyone. Derek didn't bother explaining. He just launched to his feet and ran off. He did a skirt. Both hopped up too, gladly taking the opportunity to exit the situation. He followed after Derek, but he sent a look to you from over his shoulder. You turned to watch Elizabeth. She stared back, brows raised. I would probably yeet too. I would yeet, skirt. Without a word, you two got to your feet and bolted down the beach. Unimpressed, Elizabeth rolled her eyes.
So immature.
They're so immature. She shook her head as she walked towards the house, not bothering whatsoever to follow. Meanwhile, the three of you made it back to the shoreline. Derek pumped his fist, grinning in triumph. We escaped and shall live to see another day. Yeah, for now at least. I still have to face Elizabeth when I go back home. You chuckled together, walking further down the beach side by side. You definitely wanted to stay outside a little while longer. Later that night, you found yourself seated near the kitchen counter. You had gotten a bit of a scolding from your moms for not saving any of Mr. Holden's gift for Elizabeth, but you didn't get any real punishment for it. Instead, while you were out with the boys, Elizabeth returned home to share the news. The three of them went to get dessert on their own. It was declared even by your parents when everyone got back and the event was settled. That was a while ago now. Oh, your fingers drummed on the surface as you waited, your gaze trained on the phone. You were... oh, okay. You were waiting on a call tonight, specifically from your cousin Leandra. You didn't want to miss it accidentally. Your aunt, uncle, and Lee used to live many hours away. Your families only saw each other a few times a year for big occasions. A while back though, they moved and were closer to you than ever before. Oh, okay, you now hung out regularly. With school being out, you're positive she's gonna want to come over a lot. The two of you were the same age and got along well. She used to be really fond of Lizzie, Elizabeth too, but now that your sister had become allergic to interacting with her own family, it tended to just... Oh no, it tended to be just you and Lee who spent time together. I had a lot of girlfriends, yeah. You often gravitated towards other girls and befriended them pretty easily. I don't have many non-girlfriends. I really don't. It seemed that was just the type of person you associated with most at school. Then the shrill ringtone announced an incoming call. You jumped before grabbing the receiver and pressing it to your ear. Honestly, I'm just the kind of person that says hello.
Hi!
Oh, hi, Sam, it's Lee. Oh, she's so cute. Look at her. Hello. I'm glad it's you. For a second thought there, for a second there, I thought it might be one of Elizabeth's friends. That was static on the end, as if Lee was shifting wherever she was. So can you believe school's actually over? I thought it'd never be done. Now we don't have to do any of that boring stuff and we get to hang out whenever we want. Speaking of hanging out... Lee, can you wait for a second? Let me just head to my room.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. You got up from your seat at the counter. Luckily, the phone was wireless, so you didn't have to worry about any cords tying you down. Your mom's had a rule about not moving the phone unless a call was in progress. Okay, which was why you'd been sat by its cradle waiting for Lee to call. Yeah, I don't understand why you have to do that, but whatever. Yeah, exactly. You weren't the only person here. If anyone could take the phone anywhere at any time, it'd be an even bigger hassle. You could easily imagine the receiver having a new forever home in Elizabeth's locked room. But now that Lee had called, it was okay for you to go upstairs to your bedroom and talk to her. You made your way up the stairs smiling. After you had arrived, you shut the bedroom door firmly behind you. You took a seat on your bed. Alright, I'm here.
Cool.
Oh, cool. Hey, did you know the girl down the street from me has her own phone now? A cell phone. She doesn't have to wait for someone else to stop using it or anything. Wow, really? The thought of someone having a phone that was all their own seemed unbelievable to you. Yeah, 13 right now. I had my first phone when I was 12 going 13. And it was back in the day, so I had like a flip phone. Yeah. Those were the days with like I'm pretty sure like everyone in my generation had that kind of phone, like with the clickable like little buttons. You were like beep 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 when you typed. Yeah, that was the phone I had. Right, I wish I had one too, but my parents said I couldn't get my own phone until I'm more grown up. I wish they changed their minds. We could call each other every day and no one would be able to stop us. How great would that be? I think I was about that as well. Some really shitty phone I broke. Oh no. The phones were like really like, I don't know, they could do the bare minimum, but like that was all we needed, just to send a text and like to call someone. Wouldn't I still be using a house phone? My moms would be able to stop us if they wanted. Lee laughed. You didn't put a damper on her imagination.
Oh.
Oh, then you have your own phone too. That works. She sighed dramatically. I bet I'm not gonna get one until I'm all the way in college. squeezing the phone between your shoulder and ear, you puffed up your pillows and made yourself more comfy. It was strange to think of a time when normal school would be over and you'd have to choose whether or not to go to a college. School was such a big part of your life right now. Yeah, I tried, but studying wasn't for me. You knew it was important and you wanted to do well. Frustratingly, even your best didn't seem to quite ever be good enough. You didn't know how it could be harder. Yeah, that's me. I don't really have expectations. I just kind of just want to hang in there. Yeah, I just want to. Okay, but did I feel a lot of pressure though? I was super pressured at school though. Okay, maybe this fit more. Your future depended on it. Yeah. You tried to sound engaged, but your mind had decided to go back to school despite the season. Lee knew you too well to be fooled.
What's up?
You sound so spacey, what's up? Just thinking about school. Lee groaned. Are you thinking about how we don't have to think about it because it's summer? That's what I'm doing. I don't... Did I hate school? I think it's more like this-ish. Yeah, correct. No matter how much time you wanted to enjoy your free time, the creeping dread of knowing that it will all come to an end was always there beside you. I get what you mean. Though I guess school isn't all the way bad. You can do some good things there. You can just do more when school's out. Yeah, the easiest way to hang out with people not in your neighborhood. That's true though. Yeah. If I didn't go to school, I'd never meet anybody new. No one really comes here. Uh-huh. Was my school food okay? It was okay. School food was okay. Learning new things can be cool, I guess. I just wish everyone did okay with how they taught the things, not just some people.
Me too.
Okay. Yeah, but that was all. And that's pretty much everything that's good about school. Okay, point taken.
Alright.
Now I decree the topic of school is officially closed. We have to talk about this summer first before we start plotting the rest of our lives. I've got some plans already. Oh, tell me. I'm gonna visit my cousins. You chuckled, of course. What's something you wanna do? The first thing that comes to your head. Oh, I like art, so I got some new art supplies. I can't wait to try them out. I can't wait to see what you make. You lean back in your bed, settling in as you continue chatting with your friend. Even though it hadn't been that long since you saw her and you'd be seeing her soon, you found plenty to talk about. For one, the events of the day, you sat up straighter. Oh, I was with Cove and Derek today. We met a new kid. Like at your neighborhood? The first phone I had was Nokia 5110. What does that look like? Nokia 5110. Let's Google it. Oh, sheesh. Sheesh, what a chonky boy. I'm not sure what phone I had, but it was like a Sony. It was a Sony flip phone. Yeah. And it wasn't like a flip, it was a slide phone. So you would just like slide it up and down, up and down. It was that kind of phone. Yeah. Yeah. Was that? Correct. So it wasn't necessarily like a flip open. It was just a slider. But it was cute though. His parents are visiting family, so it sounds like he'll be around for a little while. I don't know how long. What was he like? He was mean. He kept snapping when we were all we trying to do was to talk to him. He just kept being rude to everyone. But especially Cove, it was awful. I don't think I want to meet him. You don't have to. You want a boy to stay away before even meeting him? That's an unexpected twist. Oh, sheesh. Your cousin was pretty popular with the boys who knew her. She seemed happy enough to have them around until they started to annoy her. I think a few phones did that, but nice. Yeah, I was one of the slider phones, the slideys. Who are you to talk? Cove and Derek are always around. They're both boys, you know. That's not the same. That's not the same, ma'am. Lee laughed at your rejection of the idea, deeply amused. Even though she couldn't see you, you shook your head at her, grinning to yourself. There was a stomping noise approaching your room, heralding the arrival of your irritated older sister. She flung the door open, a frown etched on her face.
Come on.
How long are you gonna hog the phone? Glancing at your watch, you realized that your quick call had gone on much longer than anticipated. Elizabeth held out her hand, the other one lodged on her hip. She noticed the realization on your face. Oh yeah. Time's up. I'll just say sigh. Yeah, that. Lee, I have to go now.
Bye.
Okay, see you soon. Tell Elizabeth and your moms I said hi too. You had barely pressed the end call button when Elizabeth whisked the handset from your fingers and began dialing someone new as she strode out of the room. Your masked voice called from downstairs. Hey, has anyone seen the phone? I'm using it. With that, she shut your door behind you. Silence was left in the wake. That was one way to end your first day of summer break. Okay, sometime later it had gotten dark outside and you laid in bed wide awake. Your window had rattled all of a sudden, startling you badly. You flinched, staring over at it with furrowed brows. From your vantage point, you only saw the moon and an open sky. I was scared. I get scared at those kind of things. What had caused that noise? Swallowing hard, you sat up and moved closer to the window. You could only hope this wasn't a bad idea. To your utter shock, your gaze was met by a pair of familiar ocean blue eyes. Cove? Cove? You squinted. Yep, Cove was right outside your window. Your house was very angular, and some parts struck out further than others, so it theoretically wouldn't be hard to climb around on. Still, just because somebody could didn't mean you expected it to ever happen. He climbed up my house. To his credit, Cove was doing fine. His feet were braced against a section of the wall that jutted out, his arms flexing with the effort to keep him upright. What? He's a monkey. He easily lifted a hand and waved at you from the other side of the glass. You hurriedly opened the window. What the hell? What a monkey. Cove climbed over the ledge, releasing a breath once he was safely inside.
Hey.
Hi. What are you doing? Climbing like a monkey up my house? What's up, Romeo? Literally, what the? I needed to talk to you and couldn't wait until tomorrow. Aww. If I rang the doorbell, I know your moms would have answered and they'd just make me go home. I didn't really want to explain why I was coming over anyway. I don't want to talk about it. Sheesh. Well, besides with you, I mean, that's why I did that. As unexpected as this was, you were touched. Cove felt like he could tell you what was wrong. Yeah, exactly, definitely. It's always very nice to see that some friends have opened up. Especially because he was going through a tough time, you know. And he had like trouble, you know, expressing his feelings and all that. I might have tried calling or something, except my dad was on the phone. Cove suddenly looked very cross. Dad, he was talking to my mom. Still is, probably. You raised your eyebrows. Cove had eavesdropped on his parents' phone's conversation? Wow. I didn't comment, yeah, honestly. There were other things to talk about. Are you going to stay with your mom for a while again? Every year, Cove was sent off to live with his mom for a few weeks. When it happened, varied. Sometimes he would go during winter break, but usually he went during summer. Even though it was hard news when you found out he was leaving and you missed seeing him those weeks, you understood, yeah. To your surprise, however, he shook his head. That's what I thought too, but no, that's not what they're saying. My dad asked my mom not to have me leave this year. He said she could come stay with us here. You waited for him to continue. He didn't. The conversation abruptly dropped off. You couldn't help but stare at Cove. There was a complicated mix of expressions on his face. What did your mom say? She told him she'd come. I know she's coming soon, before school starts. Oh. You had heard Cove talk about his mom a lot over the years. He'd tell you about past memories or what happened while he was visiting her. Still, it was one thing to hear about someone and another to actually meet them. Very soon, you were going to see Cove's mom in person. You were taken aback by the news, so you could only imagine how Cove felt. True that though. You looked over at him. He was pacing across your room, his features pained with dread. Before they barely stay in the same room long enough to have lunch. Now we're gonna be all together again, the three of us. After all this time, just for a few weeks. I know I should probably be happy that they can talk to each other now. I'm still not. I'm just confused and freaked out. And now I feel really bad for feeling this way.
Sam!
Oh, that was that voice. Sam! It's so... His fist... Oh, he's gonna cry again! His fist tightened and his eyes became misty. I shouldn't keep getting like this. It's been a long time already, and I'm not a little kid. But you're going through a lot, you know. It's okay to cry. It's okay to cry. Though he wouldn't meet your eyes, you knew he was waiting for you to say something. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with feeling bad. That is hard to deal with. The tense line of Cove's shoulders eased. Thanks. That makes me feel a little better, like I'm not freaking out for no reason. A momentary silence fell over the two of you. You marveled at how the day started. You had woken up early, eager for summer vacation, but now things seem so crazy. The mini debacle with Mr. Holden's gift, the newest addition to the neighborhood, being so rude, and as if all wasn't enough now, Cove's mom would be living with Cove and his dad again. Your whole life was kind of like that, it seemed. Complicated and hard and different. Why couldn't things just get better with time? Sam? The sound of your name said quietly pulled you from your thoughts. Cove gazed at you concerned.
Are you okay?
I guess I'm okay. Oh yeah, I'm okay, but I didn't mean it. That's me. Oh, this also works. Who, me? I'm more worried about you, yeah. You don't have to forget about yourself for me. I want to listen to you too. Aww. Cove grinned reassuringly. It was small and delicate, but you knew it was genuine. He had come here, conflicted and upset, only to end up worrying about you. He really was a great friend. Aww, yeah, after this step, we're definitely gonna change this to a crush. You know, I think I don't want to talk anymore about this. He looked away, his lips thinning into a line, and rubbed at his arms. But I kind of don't want to go back home either. Could I stay longer, just doing something else? He appeared equal parts hopeful and vulnerable. How could you possibly turn him away? Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can always stay here. It's fine. I don't care. I don't mind. You held his gaze confidently, hoping your words got across to him. Cove perked up at your response, a smile appearing on his face. He immediately took a seat on your bed, not afraid to get comfortable in your room. You felt a little better at the sight somehow. You still had a lot of worries, but you were glad he was here. Ish. Nah, got anime to watch. Yeet. Oh no, that's so mean. Just like, nah, bruh. I gotta catch up on anime. Yay, skirt, and you just like go. And not just tonight. You were glad he came into your life in the first place. That was a change you'd never want to undo. It totally felt natural to let him into your little world. That initial friendship had deepened so much over these past years that you were certain there was room to get even closer. What does that mean? What does that mean? You joined Cove on your bed, taking a seat across from him. He smiled at you again, but this time... Oh, okay, you could tell this time it was half-hearted. He was still easy to read. Although he didn't want to talk about his mom and dad, he must be thinking about what happened and what's about to happen. Okay, in this situation... Okay, I would usually like pat his back. Like, I would just like pat. Like, that's what I would do. Yeah. You stretch your short arm. Hey, excuse me. This game is burning me. I need to end soon though. I need to have early dinner today. And softly patted his back. It wasn't much, but you hoped the contact helped even a little. Cove blinked, startled before his expression softened into something more natural. Conversation... His face looked so derpy. Conversation was stilted and broken often by silence at first, then both of you were able to get into your usual candor. As your secret hangout session stretched on, you thought that you truly wanted to keep having moments like this with him. Of course! You hoped a day would never come when life decided that the two of you would have to part ways, and you knew Cole felt the same. Oh wow, it's already been 3 hours. Yeah, it's already been 3 hours. More than that. Okay, we're gonna stop here. That's the next day. Save. Okay, saved. Okay, confirmed. Okay, we gotta be a bit speedy today because I have some errands to run tonight. That's why I'm rushing a bit. That's why I started the stream earlier. Whoa, we're done. I'm gonna break my spine one day. Okay, we're done. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out. It's been lots of fun. Nice speedrun. Yeah, thank you. And I'm definitely gonna play this on Friday. So catch me back on Friday, you know, to continue this beautiful adventure. Thanks for the stream. No, thank you. Thank you for coming to hang out once again. Yep, no raid today. I'm just gonna speed off now. And I'll see you guys on Friday. Thank you so much for coming. Bye bye. Have a good night and day. See you next time.